Happy 419 day.
Oh, we're live.
We are live.
Oh!
April 19th.
Hello.
Biatches. Welcome to
Hello.
another episode of Please Delete This.
Episode 12.
12.
12.
Wow, we getting up there, guys.
1, 2.
In the basement, you have Darren.
That was mad fancy. I'm just Bim.
Genevieve.
Yes. Hello, good peoples.
Hello.
So we got mad shit to talk about tonight.
Yeah, but before we start, though, I want to address something. So, on
That's
our...
not no address. What are you, a mail carrier?
No, on our Instagram page, if you follow us on Instagram, a segment of our group chat, our Please Delete This group chat, was posted without my consent. And it said by Amanda, hey, how about we play a game? Let's take a shot
That's
every time
right.
Darren pronounces
I
something
almost
wrong.
forgot my own game.
And we got a laugh out of it and whatnot, and it was posted and people laughing. But you know what? I actually felt bad. I felt bad. I said, no, Darren's my friend. I trust him. I trust Darren. I think Darren can do this.
You're going to put this on me right now.
So I have a shot glass here. I try to find something upstairs.
Hey!
So,
I keep a shot glass in my car. You should have told me.
I should have, but I
have
wanted it to
shot
be a
glasses
surprise for
upstairs, too.
everyone.
All right.
So, Darren,
Yes.
I believe in you.
Yes.
And you
shit.
believe in me. And we have a shot of this alcohol, or we have a bottle of this alcohol here.
Yeah.
Can I do shots of Cuervo instead?
No, you don't even have to do it. This is how much I trust Darren.
Wow. Just me and you.
She'll be the one to call you out per usual. And don't smile so
But it has to be valid.
They're always
They're
valid.
usually valid, but this time it has to be valid.
Oh my God, I'm
I
so
should let
excited.
you know,
Oh my
man.
God.
You sure you want to do this, Bim? I mean, I appreciate the support and I appreciate the trust.
Darren,
But,
I believe in you.
All right.
Okay? Now, can we have a cutoff?
Yeah.
So if we get to a certain amount of shots, can we just
Son.
throw in the towel? On
I
my
think
behalf?
we'll cap it off at 4,
5,
5. I was trying to be nice.
6. Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
This reminds me of my
Oh,
birthday
shit. This is
party.
so
The
exciting.
first time I got pissy drunk.
Whoa, that was so great.
We went
When
to
you graduated from wine coolers. I'm lying.
anyway. So Clarabelle said to Bim and Shenny, shout out to Shenny because his birthday just passed.
As
Hey,
Dizzle.
happy birthday to everybody in the motor.
So,
As Dizzle. Oh, yeah, Mona, what up? Prince, what up?
Mushi, John, Jerry, the Haitian crew. Just
Mad
celebrated
April
their birthday
babies.
too. Yeah. Clarabelle said, all right, we're going to go out for your birthday. We're going to go to was it Babylon or Club X?
At
No,
the time,
Babylon.
it was Babylon, yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah. Right. And she said, okay, we're going to go out tonight when let's make a deal. Anytime
man.
somebody says your name, you got to take a shot.
Holy shit.
Right? But the thing was,
We didn't know.
Yeah, Bim and Shenny walked in. They had no idea this bet was even going on, right? But the thing, Bim doesn't call me Darren. He calls, at least at that time, it was, I don't even know.
DK.
Yeah, brother, whatever.
Whatever, yeah.
Shenny doesn't call me Darren either, right? I'm telling you, like, it was like if we said the bet is going to start here, walk into the next room. Darren, it's your fucking birthday, Darren. Happy birthday, Darren. I'm looking at Clara. She's like, pour up. I was gone before we even got to the club.
Yo, and we're at the club, and we're like, yo, why Darren so toe up like this? We had
Son.
no idea that this was
It
going
was
on.
at least 6 shots before we left the house.
He was finished.
Yeah, it was-
What a good woman she is.
This is going to be a great night.
Yes.
Well, whatever, man.
So the limit's 5?
5.
Limit's 5.
Do I have to take the shot too?
No,
that's
no,
only
just
going to
me.
get worse.
Just
me.
you?
Just you.
Just me.
Wow, you're putting this on your shoulders?
This is my guy.
Okay.
I'm
You don't slander Darren.
Okay. Hey, this is not slander if it's true. We've all had history class.
this-
I think. I believe in him.
All right.
We'll be all right.
I appreciate Bim.
Come on now. Hey,
No, there's-
all of us.
Oh,
No.
Cheers and good luck.
Thank you. Now let's get to it. How was
All right,
y'all?
episode 12.
How was y'all week and weekend?
Weekend was good. Had a busy ass Saturday. Again, shout out to John and Mushi and Jerry. They had a house party for the April baby's birthday.
Okay.
It was dope. Mad Haitians in the building. What was great was as soon as me and Clarabelle walk in, I see a couple people like, Mr. Please delete this.
Wow.
I was like, oh, stop.
Represent.
Yeah, stop. But it was good to see my folks. Shout out to all the Haitian people. My homie Jeff is back from he goes to medical school out in some Caribbean country.
That's
I don't remember.
right.
I apologize. But
Yeah.
he's back, so I got to link up with him.
What up, Jeff?
It was a good time. Good time was had by all. I got to tell you guys a little piece of something, but I'll let you. continue.
I'm never ready. Weekend, once again, it was like 4 days ago. I don't know what I did. My week's going pretty well, though. So that's cool. I was in Boston today.
Your hat sucks.
My hat is the fucking bomb. Let's not.
Did you do it on purpose for me to have to look at
No,
it?
because I had a different hat, like I said. But then when I found this one in the back seat, I said, well,
Yo, you're
I don't even need a hat because my hair's a ponytail. But I was like, why the fuck not?
Whatever.
It is the anniversary of Aaron Hernandez dying. So
Okay.
That's today?
All right.
it's either yesterday or today.
God damn.
All right.
Facebook reminded me.
Things just got
Thank you,
morbid.
Facebook.
real
Yeah,
quick.
really fast.
So I'm wearing my Patriots hat.
All right.
R.I.P.
All right. Yeah, whatever.
Killing the club. Literally.
Yeah, so
Let's stop there. Bim, how was your weekend?
it was good. I had a day finally, right? Because I complained, oh, I'm so busy on the weekends, blah, blah, blah. I finally got a day where I had nothing to do.
That must feel good.
And I hated it. But because I told myself, I said, no, you're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to do anything. Clean up around the house a little bit. Don't jump on the computer. Don't do any mixes. Don't do anything.
Nothing.
So I just watched TV and just
Oh, that
chilled.
sounds sucky.
It was terrible.
That sounds
Really?
like shit.
Yeah, I couldn't wait for the next day to
Are you
like do
kidding?
shit. I don't know why I did that.
I pray for days like that.
I bet you do. I bet you do. I didn't do anything. No yard work, no nothing. Just stayed in the house.
Yeah.
It's trash.
Yeah.
It's trash.
So before we move on, I got to tell you guys, right?
Let's hear it.
At the party, I won't even say who it was, but there was an older Haitian gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
Can that count? The shot? Every time he moves away from the mic.
Nope.
I had man look at who. So there's an older Haitian gentleman, you know, clearly a father figure, and you know he's sitting in the corner being a creep, right? And so me and homie Tony was sitting next to him.
Pretty Tone?
Tony.
Ah, my
yeah,
man.
yeah.
What up, Tom?
So we're sitting there, we're vibing, we're chatting with him, and he goes, all of a sudden he gets up really fast, and he's like, So I was like, oh, you leaving? He was like, nah, I see some new pussy. I'm going to make more around.
Whoa.
I was like, I look at Tony. Tony looks at me. I was like, all right.
Wow.
So old
Straight
Haitian,
to the point.
old Haitian man.
Damn, hey, if it still works. You know what I mean?
I can remember my dad like being in the car and like I'm talking to him like, oh, so blah, 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 blah. And he's like, yeah, so. Like just stop looking at her ass like Clud.
But I think even if it
But-
didn't work, they put like a kickstand on it.
True.
Oh, my
Make
goodness.
it work. Yeah. Belly on the way and shit.
You got to appreciate the consistency at least.
You gotta.
You know what you're getting.
So
Man, a ton of stuff happened this week, last week.
plethora of stuff.
Like a ton of things. I don't even know where to begin, man.
I gotta go look at my text messages. Like
Yeah.
I said, I have to text myself things.
Yeah, somebody, I don't even
I
know.
mean, there's a bunch of things. The last thing I saw was K. Michelle's ass reduction.
Okay, so
we can't start there.
So you said
We
what?
can't?
We can't.
Why can't we?
Okay, let's start on a high note.
Okay.
Beyonce.
Hey, she's awesome. I still haven't watched the performance.
Neither have I. You want to know why? YouTube keeps pulling it down from everywhere.
Yeah,
Really?
that you
No, I
have to
watched
watch
it.
it live when
I
they
watched
post
it.
it up.
And who's gonna do that?
Who got the fucking time?
Come on, who? That's why we don't watch live TV. That's why there's TiVo
How
and all
dare
that
you,
shit.
YouTube? That is completely against what you stand for.
Exactly. You're uninterneting the internet.
Uninterneting the.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Don't give me a time
You
to watch
almost,
something.
You almost fucked up.
I was like unintered.
You should see him look at me, looking at him. He just clammed up
I
real quick.
appreciate you, Darren.
I'm trying.
So from the clips that we saw of the performance, though, how
Dope.
amazing is this woman?
Dope.
You know, on Tidal they have the playlist of her set list.
Come on now.
So I was listening to that.
Come on, you think Hov got brownie points for that?
I don't know.
No.
There's one song where I'm like, this is definitely a Destiny's Child song, and they put Beyonce
Whoa.
Oh,
in the
no
artist,
smoke.
and I'm like, at first I was like, well, maybe they just don't know the difference. I'm like, no, it's fucking Tidal.
It's title. They know.
They
the
know.
difference. Yeah.
They know.
They definitely know. the
It was
difference.
Check Up On It.
Okay. Oh, they performed that too.
Yeah, Destiny's Child came out.
So I saw that. So speaking
Michelle?
of Destiny's Child,
Leave Michelle.
no.
Leave Michelle and her lumbar issues alone.
Now look.
She built like the letter C. Leave her alone.
No, but we've seen her move before. There's never been a question of like her being in sync with the crew and the moves that they're doing.
There was it.
Well,
Yo,
besides her falling,
There's been.
but other than
Yeah, no,
that-
there's been.
has there been more?
Yeah, there's
She
been
just
a-
never really fit in. It was always like, I guess they needed a third person.
That was so bad. So for folks who haven't seen it, during I don't know what song it was, but there's a particular point in the song where Destiny's Child kind of
Does
positions
like a little
herself and does a
roll.
synchronized roll into a pop of the booty.
Yeah.
I like how you.
I
Yeah.
pay attention. I watched it a few times to study the
I see what you
method,
did.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Right.
So so then some brilliant person on the internet brought the video back, focused on Beyonce, nailed it, perfection. She's amazing. Michelle, Kelly, nailed it, amazing, still a star. Then it got to Michelle. She rolled, and then somehow her shoulders did like a butterfly effect thing, and her arch kicked in, but nothing with the butt.
The booty did not roll. The
not
booty did not. The booty didn't get the
They
message.
killed her.
Yeah.
They killed her on the internet.
Kank.
You know that little white girl from Bob's Burgers? They show like there's like a gift for her doing the thing. So
She did it better.
somebody put a thing of her and the girl next to each other,
Yeah.
and she replied on Twitter like, "I hate y'all."
God damn.
At least she got engaged last month. She's been posting that all day.
Did she? She got to post something. Deflect.
Yeah. I'm so happy that that's my life. And the guy that she's getting married to, his name is Chad Johnson, and I happened to see him post something recently, and I'm like, I seen him comment on something. I don't know who this guy is. He must be somebody like famous. I'm supposed to know that I don't know.
Yeah.
And I was like, why Ocho Cinco commented
gonna
on
say-
whatever this is? And I clicked. I'm like, that ain't goddamn Ocho Cinco.
There's only one Chad Johnson we acknowledge. Only one. I don't know this other guy.
I don't know the other guy either.
Yeah, he took a L too for having the name
so-
and not being famous.
So
for it.
now she posted today. I'm so excited that Chad Johnson 22. I'm like, oh, so you would be marrying Chad Johnson number 2
that nobody cares about.
because you're Destiny's Child member number 3
Oh,
or 7. Like we recognize Latavia,
Yeah.
Latoya,
Oh, Kelly.
of course Kelly. I mean, but I'm talking about these are people that ain't even in the group no more. We recognize them before her.
It's true. But she does well on her gospel stuff.
I know,
God
right?
bless.
You know what's so funny? Out of all of them, she's the only one I follow on Instagram.
You did mention that before.
Yeah.
And why do you follow her? That's why you know about her getting engaged. Yeah, your hat sucks. Did I say that already? Yo, my bad. But anyways, Beyonce killed it
Killed
to
the
the point where
performance.
niggas calling it Baychella. Like
Yeah.
that hasn't happened in the existence of that hipster event to where like
yeah.
people just said, "Hey, nah, she killed it with the band."
Like no one
Yeah.
even cared about Cardi performing anymore.
No, which was wild ratchet.
I'm like, is she? As much as I love Cardi, I'm like, is she twerking?
It
That
was
baby.
It was kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I mean,
It
they
was
said
still
like she was
uncomfortable,
dancing like a dancer.
Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
No, she
Bro.
literally she like bent over and put her hands down and like.
Yeah. And then she did the other one where you bend back, but you have both your hands behind you.
Did she really?
And she was like humping or grinding
But
while
she-
doing that.
She got a belly bump though, no?
Yeah, I try to
And she's
appreciate
wearing
it.
all white.
Yeah, I try to appreciate it for what it was, and like say, oh, you know, that's just no, I wasn't rolling.
Yeah, well.
Because
Yeah,
it's not like I've seen her do stripper moves in other performances.
Right.
So why you wait till you pregnant?
yeah, it was weird. I felt like the baby was gonna come out at any moment. I don't know. I was uncomfortable.
He said, I don't know.
It felt like I didn't belong there. Like, this is a private moment.
Like I walked in the room, it's like, oh, sorry guys, I'll go back.
Oh, you busy? Oh, I'm back.
I'll come back later. It's fine.
But yeah, other than that, I don't know what else happened at Coachella, but Beyonce, kudos. You keep amazing us somehow. Like she's, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that set list was crazy. There's a song I fell out on there.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, there was she had Pastor Troy on there.
Yes.
She had Crucial Conflict, which I don't know if I mentioned this last time we were here about how much I love them.
Never.
No.
You didn't know that?
Nah.
Hey in the middle of the barn. is my
Hey
shit. Yeah,
in
that's
the
my shit.
middle of the
So I'm
barn.
listening to the set list at work. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm like, da, 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 and I'm like, oh hell no, she didn't bring up Crucial Conflict.
Man, I've been trying to.
I
Find
know the words to that
performance.
song.
All the way through.
Sitting on a quarter P, hey, things is feeling good today. I'm told up from the floor, sipping on some crime roll chip. I'm not gonna keep going.
Yeah, hey, look, I
was gonna say-
appreciate you,
You know what I'm
Jen.
saying?
You all right, man?
Thanks, man.
Come on now. Darren has no idea. Who Crucial
Everybody's got
Conflict
their
is.
I
home
do.
woods.
I don't know
Good
about
old
that.
head. How it feel today? Fine, bloated.
Come on now. You ain't heard that shit in years. How you know,
Say
man?
like I'm hype up candy. Got a big thick chick named Sandy. Oh, niggas think I'm playing out here.
Come on, man.
Bars.
Ratchet
Like
Queen.
this.
Old thought.
Oh, I told you last time.
Wait. While we jump to that, can we appreciate how great it was that after last week's episode, you wake up to Instagram and fucking Tisha puts
Oh,
up
man.
the best middle-aged thought song.
And she hadn't even heard the episode yet
She
because you hadn't
heard
posted it.
We hadn't even.
What she had up? Shorty Swim My Way?
yeah.
Is that what it was?
Wait, did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was wild early in the morning because I go to work
I
late.
looked at it and I was like,
I just clapped.
God damn, Tisha.
I just clapped.
You, it's like
And
you
then I
were
saw
there.
it. I'm like,
God
that's my
damn.
bitch.
Yeah.
That's my bitch.
That's my bitch.
That's my bitch.
You know
It's
what
like
I'm
down
saying?
bottom.
What do you want me to do?
You say down bottom, take a shot.
Down bottom? What? You can't
What
say that?
happened? What did he say wrong?
I said that's my down
I need to get
bottom.
clarification.
Bottom down? Is that?
What do you do?
I said down bottom.
What's down bottom, Darren?
Isn't that the bottom bitch?
No! God damn it.
All right, well.
Shit.
I'll take one with me.
No, it's all right.
God damn it.
This is my cross to bear. Don't make me laugh while I'm pouring my shot. Why are you paying attention to him so,
All right,
so
so
closely?
No, because he said it like 3 times.
No, I said it once and you were like, what? And I
No,
was trying to
no.
clarify.
He said it's my bottom down, my down bottom. I'm like, wait, what?
One of them.
And then he kept saying it.
One of them was right.
We gonna run this tape
But, like,
back. I
it
can't
ain't
wait
gonna
to
be the
listen
whole
to it.
thing.
God damn, man. That's a big
That's a big ass shot.
Can I like...
His shot glass has a handle on it.
So,
Oh my God, I'm tearing up.
Wait, let me just pour a little bit into this and then I'll do the rest.
Oh, and gee, my eyes.
Fuck.
You gonna drink all that?
He said my down bottom. And then the thing that makes me mad about it is he knew the right word. He's like, bottom bitch. Why did you?
Why you ain't say that,
Oh,
Darren?
God. Oh, see, it takes me a minute to get. All
All
right.
right, bottoms up.
I'm gonna
Darren's
Down-
my friend.
down, bottoms up.
Down, bottoms up. Bottom bitch up.
bottom bitch up.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, Bim's a good friend.
Next topic.
I'm just not gonna talk anymore. I'll just be quiet.
No, you keep talking.
This makes, I'm like crying.
Jen's
right now.
crying. Don't cry. Oh my God.
Shit.
Jesus Christ. Woo.
This
Okay.
is so much fun already. The game just
Whatever,
started.
man. My mouth is mad liquid. So talking music still for a second. Anybody hear Nicki Minaj's joints?
I heard it was trash. I didn't hear it.
That's one verdict. You?
I'm not a fan of either one. I tried really
Really?
hard. I tried because I'm like, okay, I like the beat of the first one with the Barbie Tings.
Barbie Tings. She was spitting though. The
I'm
verse,
like-
the first part of the verse was solid.
I didn't. My beef wasn't with her as much as the beat. Sounded like it was too loud in certain ways. Because I like to listen to music loud in my car to get the real
Yeah.
effect, and it just felt forced.
Right.
And then she does this thing recently where she loses her own beat. Like she be rapping and all of a sudden, it's like whoa, Eminem, where did you come from with this? And I hate how she like stopped the whole beat and just started rapping a cappella, and it never sounds good.
Yeah. What about Chun-Li?
And then I like that one less.
The hook, I didn't like. The hook got annoying to me, but I thought it was decent.
Both songs were decent.
Yeah.
Both songs, I'm like, I could listen to it if you force me to.
Right,
but
right.
neither one would I be like, okay, I want to go listen to this on purpose.
Yeah. I think the Barbie Tings, if you play it loud enough, in the right setting, it can give you a little bop. You know,
Yeah,
it
it
gets
gave
you
me a bop at first,
Yeah.
but then it felt like the snare was too loud or something. It wasn't quite the
Where's
bass.
my snare?
Yeah,
Fix my snare.
Yeah. You're like, you're not Lauryn Hill. You don't need all the snare. Calm the fuck
I've
down.
never heard anybody critique a snare.
I've never critiqued the snare. I was like, yo, it's like,
It's too much snare.
I need more bass. Needs more cowbell.
So
Great
okay,
skit.
so with that, because everybody, the whole Cardi and Nicki issue
Why
on
is
top
that a
of that.
thing?
Okay, so here's the thing.
Why is that a thing? Please explain.
Because it's a thing.
It shouldn't be a
why?
thing.
They don't like each other.
Says who?
Says them.
No, it's not true.
Oh my God. So are you one of the people who didn't think Nicki and Remy had beef until they actually had beef?
I knew they had beef.
Nah,
but I didn't.
that's
I didn't
different.
know Cardi
They
and
were
Nicki
people.
had beef.
They were cool, right? They were friends.
No. So here's the thing.
But they were on a track together, no?
Who?
Nicki and Cardi.
It's about Remy
It's
Ma.
not a real track. It wasn't real. They weren't in the studio together. It was first Quavo and Nicki at first,
And
then later
then
they
Cardi
recorded their
jumped
stuff.
on.
Yeah, and there was more behind that, but I didn't watch Nicki's interview because I don't care that much. But with Remy and Nicki, Nicki was like bigging Remy up when she was in jail.
Right.
But now outside of that, that love wasn't reciprocated.
Right.
So all this shit builds in the background, and then it comes to light in a track eventually because there's sneak this, and then Remy was like, "Yo, fuck that, man! I'm gonna take your head off."
Right.
Now, and even during that time, and people do it now, and I want to get y'all take. People always tend to say when women, female MCs go at it, why y'all putting females against each other and all that shit? Nigga, first of all, it's rap.
So yeah,
It's competitive at
I
the
think
end of the day.
it's the competition is healthy.
Right. Because
But-
Do you?
I do.
I do.
I don't think
I
this
do.
competition is healthy because I just feel like Nicki wants to be the only one. I don't know if you remember years ago when she was like the hottest
Yeah.
shit. There was literally no other female MCs. I remember watching some award show. I believe it was BET Awards.
Yeah.
Every category they had for female rapper, it was Nicki Minaj and 5 bitches that I saw at the bus stop. It was like random ass broads,
Yeah.
and of course she won everything because who are these people?
Right.
And it was one of those things where I remember vividly going, is this going to be like this forever? Because if not, it's going to be hard for her to get used to not being the only shining star. And I
Right.
feel like that's the issue. She doesn't like sharing the space.
Exactly. And other female MCs, Remy mentioned it, like you see other people work together, other women work
Yeah.
together. You don't really see her collab.
That's what I'm saying. I think Nicki just wants. She's like that girl who wants to be the only girl at the party, the only girl hanging out with the guys.
Right.
You know, get all the attention. And as soon as that other cute girl comes to the party, she's
Right.
mad.
The shade. So it's subtle shade. And in the bars, you can kind of hear certain shots being sent, even in other stuff. So if Cardi, because she showed love, she said, I want to do a song with Lil Kim. She said, I want to do a song with Remy. She just happy to be here.
Yeah.
So there's got to be a reason for the animosity. It's always a subtle shit. So to me, I love it. It brings competition. Nicki wouldn't have spit like this if there wasn't that, oh, Cardi put an album out. Cardi got all this shit. She wouldn't have spit like that.
So her motivation is hate?
Yes. And with everybody, though. When who's the greatest MC? Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. Jay-Z and Nas, they were putting, look, fire. Cannabis LL, fire. Nobody said, why are people putting black men against each other? They said, no, kill that nigga.
Because that was different. There's like a bunch of guys, and you've chosen to have your beef with this guy.
And then women, when you're at the pinnacle.
But there's only these like 7 women at the top.
Take her head off. Yeah.
But she can't, though. That's my thing. Like, if you want to take her head off, then take her head off. If you can't, then shut the fuck up and just do your music.
Right.
Like,
and
Remy took your head off because she could take your head off.
so amazing.
And you did not come back with anything.
No. She knew. She didn't know that.
You know what I'm saying? So if you want to come at somebody, like, it's like bullying like the nice kid. Like, Cardi B is like the nice kid.
Yeah, everybody loves her. She's out here having fun.
She's out
She
here.
ain't even like a rapper.
No,
Right,
like,
she got people writing her music for her. Like, why you coming
having
for
a good
her?
old time?
Right.
Let her have her fun.
Yeah, so there's shade there, man. And it's not people putting them against each other. This shit is there. It's not.
It's just Nicki being a hater. And the other thing is, I would respect Nicki's position more if she had given respect to Lil Kim.
Come on now. Oh, the foundation is all fucked up. That's
But
where it
she
stemmed.
didn't.
Yeah.
And it's like you literally are wearing colored hair.
Yeah.
Like you seen the Crush on You video.
Right.
That shit was legendary when it came out.
The picture Nicki has, the old school one when
With the
she's
legs
crouched
out.
down in the lollipop. Yeah.
Because
that's
we were in high school when
hardcore.
Crush on You came out.
Come on now.
That shit was like, oh my God, this scene is all yellow.
Yeah.
She has yellow hair. The next scene is all blue. She has blue hair. Holy shit.
Right.
We didn't even know it was a remix until like a month and a half after
Right.
it came out.
It's true. That was the joint.
That was the shit.
Yeah.
So just, you know what I mean? Give the respect.
Also, my real beef,
Okay.
because you know I always have real beef somewhere.
Let's hear it.
I feel like Lil Kim's cool with her little melted face.
Oh, boy. Such a tragedy.
She looks like a
It
candle.
really is.
Candle.
She's like a crayon that's been in the dryer.
Keep going. No more. You got all of it out. Let's
But
shake it a little bit.
my beef is I feel like Foxy Brown don't get enough credit.
She don't.
Okay.
I fucking love Foxy Brown.
Me too.
But you know why?
Broken Silence because she's deaf? I don't know.
She's not deaf anymore. It was like a temporary thing.
It's like, oh, she can't hear us talking shit. So it's,
Foxy, don't come for us, please.
It was so
don't love me. I love you, Foxy.
But Lil Kim
I
is
follow her on Instagram too. She got a little baby, a little light skinned baby.
for real?
I don't know where she got the baby from. Baby's like a year and a half old.
Foxy
Like you're implying
compared
she
to
can't
the
have
other
a baby.
folks. After Broken Silence, what'd she do?
Yeah, she kind of dropped
But Broken
off.
Silence wasn't her first album.
No, I know.
Il
But,
Nana was.
but after Broken Silence, what'd she do?
After Hardcore, what did Lil Kim do?
She had the joint with what do you call it? Mr. Cheeks, Lights Camera Action. The joint with Ray J. Yeah.
Yeah, Kim,
So?
had some
Kim was
stuff.
out here still.
Yeah,
The joint with Cisco. How many licks?
Hey,
Act like it. Yeah, act like you weren't
I mean,
jamming.
I love
act
Lil
like you
Kim.
weren't jamming.
Let's
at me.
let's-
Yeah.
let's-
Look at me, King.
Let's clear that up. I love Lil Kim too.
Yeah.
But Lil Kim gets her shine. And no
Yeah.
one ever talks about Foxy Brown when they're talking about the greatest like female MCs. Like I think she should always be in the conversation.
You are correct.
I think it's
They always feel like I think they do to Lil Kim and Foxy what they do in the Cardi and Nicki now, where they feel like it's one or the other. So if we're going to
Can't do both.
if we're going to big up female MCs,
Yeah.
we got to pick one.
I think because Kim spearheaded that super sexual movement within hip hop,
Yep.
even though Foxy was sexy as hell, Kim was like that one, right? The Crush
Yeah,
on You
yeah.
video. You just mentioned it. What video for Foxy can you point to that was like,
Like
Right.
that.
you know what I'm saying? So when she stands out with all those joints, Foxy got Coming Home with Me Tonight, right, as her joint. But then what's her other like stand? I got Foxy joints that I love. Like I'll be like the joint with Jay-Z on the hook. That's right. We drop his. Tell me how nasty
Nasty
can you
you
get?
get.
Yeah. Look, trust me. I love Fox, but to
Kim
the
stands
mainstream
out.
people, who's
Yeah,
going
Kim
to stand
stands
out
With the
more?
song, oh my god, anything on Broken Silence, really. I see it's like Candy,
Tables Will Turn, the other
the
joint.
one with Baby Sham.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah.
What's that shit called?
Ah! I thought I told y'all.
You guys are great. I like
Hey,
that.
I'm glad this isn't a video podcast because that shit just got real funny.
but yeah, that's why though. I think Kim in most people's mind just stands out a little bit more.
Because her face melted. She stays in conversation because she doesn't have a face. She's like the lady whose chimp took her face off and then she had to get that fixed. She's like the guy who I just texted you guys who got 2 face implants because the first one didn't work out right. Like, how you get 2 face implants?
So that makes her more popular.
I didn't even know a face implant was a
I don't
thing.
even know if it's, why you roll your R on that?
You know what's funny? You know who I got that from?
Ooh.
I got that from somebody who just recently told us that he's listening to us.
Who that?
Right.
Ronald.
Ray, what up,
Ray.
bro? What up?
I
What
got that
up?
from him, and I can't stop doing it.
My guy. See you live on, Ray. You out here, beloved.
Even though I didn't know you actually lived.
Of course. Ray's always out here somewhere lurking.
Can we see you one day? Can we?
It looked like he wanted to be on the cast too.
Yeah, we'll link
This
up.
this is a real cry for. I really want to see you, Ronald.
We gonna link. Ray,
I
we
miss
gonna
you.
link, man. We gonna link.
Do you know in high school? I'm gonna tell everybody this over the air.
Darren, I hope you're talking less, not talking less because you're
No,
worried
no,
about
no,
me
no.
drinking.
I'm waiting to get to the angry stuff.
See, why you? Okay.
He was always. I didn't know his name for a long time.
Who, Ray?
Yeah. He was first up to high school, you know.
Yeah.
I was a shy kid. I don't know. I'm just learning, meeting people.
Yeah.
And I always called him the kid with the mustache.
Yo, he did have a mustache early.
14 years old.
Yeah.
Grown man face.
Yeah, you remember?
No, I do. But I'm
course,
thinking,
they're
like, did
related.
anybody else have a mustache?
Nope.
Nah.
Yo,
That's
we
why
was
he was
13,
the
14.
the kid with the mustache.
Yeah, always.
I didn't know his name.
And like a solid stash, like from the 80s. So like the thick stash. Yeah. What up, Ray?
Shout out to Ronald's mustache. Anywho, let's move on.
What else we got? So that's all for music? Nothing else for music, right?
You trying to stall?
Oh, J. Cole.
Oh my God. I was like, he's going to bring this boring nigga. Let me
So,
get the
I won't
bottle.
be on it
That
for
was
long.
your.
Let me
that was
get the
your-
bottle while you talk.
I won't be on it for
That
long.
was your positive note for him the other day.
It was.
She trash.
He
Don't worry.
deserved it.
She trash.
How am I trash? I'm the one who told you.
Because you talking about my guy the wrong way, man.
He boring. He's
No,
trash.
So he coming out.
He
with
can't
no
rap?
album.
I didn't say he can't rap. I said he's boring.
Anyways, J. Cole dropped, by the time y'all hear this, 420.
Right.
That Cole album be out called KOD. I believe it stands for Kids on Drugs.
You know he
But if
don't
you-
smoke.
No. Kids on Drugs.
Exactly. You gotta make us.
Dope album cover. I don't know if y'all seen it already, but
I didn't.
shout out to Cole. And if you roll up, do that tomorrow. Listen to Cole. Grab that album.
Hey.
Yeah, that's it. Because he
it.
didn't put a single out or anything, so I have nothing else to say
No,
on
say
that.
more.
No, but he had verses recently. He had a verse on Jeezy's album. Dope. He had a verse on with Royce the 5'9". I don't know if you
I
heard
love
it.
Royce the 5'9".
Yeah.
too.
And Cole brought the rain on the verse. You ain't hear the rap. You ain't hear it though.
I didn't hear it, so I
Yeah.
won't say nothing about it.
Yeah, go listen and come back. Report back to me. Huh?
Look at her face.
All right,
Whatever.
nigga.
Shout out to Cole. Dreamville, huh? What up? All right, Darren.
I'm
what do
not
you
gonna
want
go back to.
Don't. It's
I
not
won't.
gonna rain. If it rains tomorrow, though, I'm gonna be mad at you.
Everybody's listening to J. Cole.
It's not gonna rain.
The clouds are out.
So the same day, I think she had shouted that out for you. Came across a post. I'm sure everybody by now has seen it, but a wife, a gentleman.
Oh, are you gonna try to read something?
No, I'm not gonna read the whole thing. But
Yo,
I'm
you
get this
just
shot.
you lining me up.
not gonna read the whole
Get that
thing.
bottle ready.
But a gentleman put up a post saying that his wife named their son after her first love, and he had no idea.
Can you read the whole post, please? I'm not setting myself up, but I need people to have
All right,
context.
so here's a post. My son is 5. About 2 days ago, we were out shopping and ran into a high school friend of hers. She was catching up when she told her friend that we had a son. When the old friend asked his name, my wife hesitated, and I told her. She had a strange look on her face and then said, "You mean like your ex-boyfriend?"
Jesus Christ.
Our
That's
son's
a messy friend.
Jesus Christ.
messy friend.
Jesus Christ.
So, our son's name is very unique to the point that I've never met another person with the same name. Now, she refuses to talk to me about it.
Oh my God.
I'm going to stop there.
Yo.
So, of course, I see it. I put it up for you guys to see. And at the same time, I'm talking to Clarabelle about it, my wife. And I was just so what pisses me initially off about it is we come to this revelation.
You good? You good?
No flag on the play.
Darren was like, I caught it.
Third down. So we come to this, and the guy looked like he just wanted to talk about it, like explain this to me, and she doesn't want
There's
to talk
nothing to
about it.
explain though.
What?
She's wrong.
She definitely is wrong.
There's nothing. He knows she's wrong. Why
But
he want to do all that?
I'm one of those people that I need to hear the why before I conclude my
Why? Because she's a dickhead.
Yo, Bib's just shaking his head, yo.
Did you say that was his wife?
Yeah,
Can't take it back now.
son.
Yo, I swear, man. As I'm hearing this now, I'm not even lying to the people listening.
You upset?
Yo, my heart is like beating fast, yo. This when I first read this, yo, I literally, and I don't care, call me what you want. I had like my eye got watery, yo.
Yo.
Like I had like a
That
tear
is
in my
wild
eye. That's how
upsetting.
mad I got.
I feel like that's almost as close as to finding out the child's not yours after like 15 years.
Bro, but even then, even though it's 15 years in, you can leave, right?
Yeah.
Even though you love the kid, you
Yeah.
can somehow explain, but you can step away from her. This one, she didn't. It's your kid.
It's your kid.
She had the nerve to recommend, right? Because you have to suggest the name,
Maybe.
right?
And
could've
then
just
she
been like-
pushed
could've
that
just-
name.
Possibly,
Yeah,
and she
could've
pushed
been
it.
like,
She pushed
boom,
that name.
I want it to be this name.
Especially if it's that unique. Yo, I can't even talk right now. So you mean to tell me
Bim is triggered.
Tell him why you mad.
my wife,
Tell him why you mad.
yo,
Put it in an African accent.
that you, my wife,
You got forsaken me.
that you name, and I don't know if that's their only kid or whatever, but in my head, that's his only child, and it's his son.
son.
My seed, my son.
The one that will carry on our
The
name.
one that will carry my name, the heir to the throne. You
Yes.
name him
After
after your
your
other
ex.
nigga that you
that
was
you in
sleeping
love
with.
with.
What? What?
Yo.
Yo, are you kidding me, yo? Are you kidding me?
Yo,
and
there's
I don't even say the B word, yo.
Yo, there's a spike that
I'm sorry, yo. I'm hot. I'm getting hot, man. I'm getting hot. Nah,
Yo.
chill, man. Chill. Nah, chill.
almost choked
Chill.
on a honey roasting nut.
Chill, man. Nah, I'm mad, yo.
Yo.
Chill.
All right.
Nah, Darren, chill. No, hold on, man. Hold on, yo.
You still
How
going?
you tell your son to bring
How
you the
you
remote?
turn blood?
How you tell your son to bring the remote? You gonna call the kid's name, knowing that it's some dude that was your ex, that your wife's ex? You gonna call your son's name? Hey, throw the ball back, son, by his name. Fam, Jen, tell me, huh?
Yo,
Tell me,
a little
Jen.
frightened, yo.
I think this is fucking hilarious
Nah, man.
because
No.
you ain't wrong in any kind of way.
No, you right.
And she's an absolute dickhead. Like I can't even defend her. I know I'm part of the
There's no
sisterhood.
defense,
I
yeah.
know I'm the representative of the sisterhood on the Please Delete This podcast.
Yo.
But sisters,
I swear.
sisters,
Yo, I'm
ladies, mommies, don't do that shit. That's
Yo.
just that I can't defend that.
No.
She fucked up.
No, and fam, like, and okay, she did it. She didn't even offer an explanation to
Yeah,
the guy,
yeah.
yo.
Because there was no explanation.
She could have lied, been like,
she
yo,
could-
I just thought it was a dope name. The end. And he can ask a few more questions after that. He can probe if he wanted
Yeah.
to. But if she stuck to her lie,
Yeah.
he can't say anything else,
Yeah.
right? I just thought it was a dope name.
I really
if
like
you
the name,
want,
blah, blah, blah. I'd even
some
consider
other
it.
fake, accommodating thing that she would recommend. But to avoid the conversation,
Yeah, all
yo,
together,
you're harboring
that
some
means
shit.
You knew
Bim is
from the
so
moment
mad.
you suggested this
Yo.
name. You knew from the moment you said da-da-da's name for your
my
kid.
God.
You knew exactly what you were doing.
You know the craziest part? Bim's going to get so mad.
Yo, I'm hot right now, yo.
Yo, Bim's going to get so mad.
So mad.
Don't flip over the
So
table.
every
though.
time-
it's easily flippable.
Speaking of, K. Michelle's known for flipping the table, so that's a good segue. You know, every time she calls the kid's name, she's thinking about that
Oh
other
my
dick.
God.
Yo, I didn't even think about
I
that.
know you didn't. I know you didn't.
God damn.
I know you didn't, because you ain't a female.
She holding on.
Let's say his name is something real specific, like Devontae. It's not that crazy of a name, but it's a name that not too many people
You don't
have.
hear it a lot.
And Devontae had that stroke, right?
Oh my God.
And that-
Lord help me. I'm having a hard time right now.
Devontae had that safari dick. You know what I mean?
Yo.
And then her husband got that meek.
Oh.
So all full circle, ladies and gentlemen. It's all full circle. Isn't Meek getting out anyway?
I don't know.
So
Nah.
you know what I mean. But she stuck with him because he's a good guy. He got a good job, takes care of her, buys her flowers on her
my
birthday.
God,
so she's like, fuck it, fuck Devontae. I'm gonna stick with Chris, Charles, Rick, whatever the fuck his regular ass name is.
Rick.
And Rick's like, yo, let's name our kid after me and have a junior. She's like, no,
Nah.
I think our kid needs a unique name.
Oh my
Like
God.
Devontae.
Like all the
Oh
football
my
players.
God.
Let's name him Devontae.
Devontae.
Oh my
I
God.
like how that sounds.
Devontae, you sure you want
And nice ass Rick, Bob, Jared,
All right.
Petey. Pete's like, yo, I love my wife. She's my queen. You want to name our baby Devontae and make sure he don't never get a job without trying real hard? Fine. And now she got this baby Devontae, and she's like, "Oh, Devontae, you had the best
She
dick in the
looked-
world.
Yo.
She looked at this baby and she's like,
Devontae, you had a curve."
Yo.
yo, man.
So I'm hoping, and I was thinking this afterwards. I hope it's fake, the story. I hope it's not real. I hope it's an excerpt
You
from
know
a
that
book.
really happened in somewhere's life.
But
Somewhere.
if so, I don't want to
Of
know
course.
about it. I don't want to know that there's that kind of woman or person, because I'm sure some guys do some super foul shit. But to me,
That's just low.
yo, my son, yo,
That's low.
we go to baseball games. His coach is saying, "Hey,
Hey,
Devontae!"
Devontae.
And that dagger every time, every
Dagger.
time.
Not
fam.
that
For her too.
Yeah.
Dagger, 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 dagger.
Yo, switch topics, man.
wait, but before we jump to that, so I'll tell you quickly in discussing it with Clarabelle, I said to her, you know, of course I'm sure like you, if your girl was near you, you look at her some type of way, like, would you ever do that?
I wouldn't even ask her, because
Really?
if she hesitated, I'm out.
So, of course I say to Clarabelle, like, would you ever? And she was like, it just so happened about a month or two ago, she went to the store and she went to go buy a pair of shoes, and the name on the box, the color of the shoe is some weird name, but it was her ex's name.
Wow.
And she was like, I'm not getting these. I love them.
God
but
bless.
I'm not getting them, right? So we go back and forth. Let me tell you how I bit myself in the ass with this whole story. You guys know I went car shopping. On Saturday, I found a car, finally.
Oh boy.
2010 Dodge Journey. Whatever, it works. Cool, going back and forth about it. Tuesday, I want to say, I had to bring Celeste to the dentist, and me and Valerie, my kid's mother, we went together. We're leaving, and Celeste is in my car, and I'm driving behind Valerie, and I'm looking at her car, and I'm like,
She got the same one.
she has a fucking Dodge Journey.
Yo, isn't that why did you wait till now to tell me the story? I can't even react accordingly.
This is exactly why I was looking at it, and I said out loud, like, well, goddamn. Celeste looked at me. She was like, "What's the matter?" I was like, "Nothing." We get back. I had to pick up Alexis. Celeste gets out the car. I snap a
boy.
picture and I send it to Clara. But I was like, "Look at the shit I just realized."
Like that's not even a
Right?
car that everybody has. Like if it was a Camry,
Never even heard of
Son,
it.
I don't think
before
I've ever seen
I've
a
never
Dodge
heard
Journey.
of that.
Nope.
And here it is.
In the
I-
same
I
year,
get
too?
one, and it wasn't even like when I went to the dealership. No, different years.
Oh, good.
And I went to the dealership. I was originally looking at a Pilot, and it just so happened the guy said everything on the lot's for sale, and I was like, even this red one? And he was like, yeah, it has a bigger trunk, lower mileage, newer car, better price. And I was like, all right, test drive it. Like, cool, let's go. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, what? What?
How?
I did. How?
How, Sway?
How?
But she had it
Sway?
for a little bit.
She had it for like, she got it like this year, the top of the year.
And you
Oh,
never
okay,
know,
okay.
and you never really noticed.
Because she only had it for
I
a
don't
little
really
bit.
talk
Like
to Val
for
like
3-4
that.
months.
Like
You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
see
not like
the
you
car
see her.
here and there, but you know we're not in each other's lives like that.
Yeah.
For me to go like, oh, that's a nice car you got.
You know what's funny about this whole situation? We've had a lot of people that we went to high school with hit us up that they listen to this podcast. So they're listening to this shit. They probably think this shit's fucking hilarious.
Because they know Darren.
And they know Valerie. Also, if Valerie, if you happen to be listening to this, hey girl, hey.
What up?
So yeah,
Jesus Christ.
that's
oh my
how life
God.
works.
I really
Once again, your life is a sitcom.
to the
Yeah.
brother.
It
out
really,
there-
that really is a sitcom moment.
Yeah.
Clarabelle was like, I can't do this with you. I sent her the picture. And I called her immediately, and I was like, look at your WhatsApp, and she was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was like, I can return the car if you want.
It would be you.
Yep.
It would be you.
So,
All right, so we're all set with that other thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because like Bim and I have the same car. We didn't know it till we started coming
But you
to do this.
guys-
But that's
But we're
fine.
cool.
Yeah.
Because and they're Camrys. Like
Right.
everybody has a fucking Camry. It's like
Right.
having an Accord.
But who has a? Would you say your thing was?
See, exactly. That's exactly
Journey?
the point. A
Journey?
journey.
Like that's a regular word.
Yeah. Nobody's just saying Camry, right?
Like you
Is
know,
that
like yeah, like Camry. I don't know what that. I think it means crown.
Does it?
I looked it up once.
Oh, you would.
Because I'm a Toyota fan. Because you know how the
In what
Corona,
language?
huh?
In what language?
Probably Japanese. I don't know. In what language, nigga? You barely speak the language you speak.
Because I know it's not in Spanish.
You gonna ask me? Yo, you know that?
I do know that.
What's the word for crown in Spanish?
Corona.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. And the Corona, and then it went to Corolla. Those are words for crown, and then Camry. So I think it's just they just find different words for crown, which is why the logo kind of looks like that.
Ah, look at you. I don't know.
I see you, Jen.
The things you learn. The thing. What's the thing?
I learned something today. Oh, this week.
What's that?
I put it on Facebook. I don't know if you guys saw it. You know,
Oh, I
Barbara
know.
Bush died.
Yeah.
How do we feel about that?
She's like 100. I mean, she's supposed to die.
She was
It was time
it was
for
her
her to go.
time.
Even she knew.
It sounds mean to say, but it sounds time.
No, even she knew. She was like, I don't want to go to doctor no more. And then she died
Oh.
like 2 days later.
True.
All right.
Because that was the big story right before she died. They were like, oh, Barbara Bush has decided she doesn't want to get any more medical treatment. She's just willing to live out her days.
Yeah.
And then it was like a day in between where everyone was like, oh, Barbara Bush, she's so great. And then she died like 2 days after. So she knew.
Expired.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. She lived almost for a century.
Yeah, she got to see her son be a president and all
And
that.
her husband.
And her husband. So, yeah.
So that's what I learned this week, that she was the second woman to have a husband and a child be
see
president.
this post.
And I
Yes.
was like, who the fuck was the first one?
Yeah, that's when you said that. I was like, "Who is the first?" And then I didn't even try because I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like,
anything
I'm
about
not. I
presidents.
could just try to Google it, but I'm just gonna ask Facebook, and they're gonna
Yeah,
tell me. And someone
yeah.
told me it was.
I don't know the name, but
I don't know her name, but she was married to John Adams, and her son was John Quincy Adams.
They made Stacey Adams the shoes.
No.
You stay on point like Stacey Adams. I don't know.
I just know the song about Clark's.
You're mad Jamaican. Why are you more Jamaican than Ghanaian?
That's not true.
Say who?
I eat a lot more Ghanaian food than Jamaican food.
That is true. That is true.
I don't eat all the Ghanaian food though. I don't eat fufu.
You too good? You don't want to use your hands? What?
It's probably a mix of I don't want to use my hands and I don't like food that I can't chew.
I get that. I get it. Because you really could just swallow it if you wanted
You're
to.
supposed
you
to.
don't have to.
You don't chew.
You just move it around your mouth.
Yeah,
You
if
don't
you chew
actually
it, you're imposter.
Yeah.
Don't you dare chew fufu in front of me.
Unless you happen to get like a piece of chicken or goat
Yeah,
meat
yeah,
with
you get
it,
some meat.
then
You
you
chew the meat.
Yeah, but other than that, you really are just
You
swallowing.
swallow it.
Darren, you ever had fufu?
No.
Pounded yam?
No.
Anything? No?
Not to my
Yeah.
knowledge.
We'll do that together as well.
Maybe that'd be a Gen
That'd be
Snacks.
tight.
We should do
While recording? No way. Just
Bring me a bowl
This is
to
all
wash
your
my
hair.
hand.
Wash my hands.
Why wash my hand in this bowl?
there's
Please,
no way.
please
There's-
bring me some water to wash my hands.
There's no way we're getting away with that. as a
Absolutely
Gen snack.
fucking not.
Nah.
That would definitely not be a Gen Snack.
Darren, I know you had your list. Did you have one that you had, or was from listeners?
So one of our listeners and I have one of.
I want to ignore every listener request.
You know, it's funny.
Actually,
I put that
there's
up
two.
because
So
I'm
gonna-
like, just to make me Ben mad. 'Cause I'm
Why
like,
did you guys want to make me mad this week?
because it feels good.
Okay, so let's be mad together. Let's talk Starbucks.
Fuck Starbucks.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Why would you bring this up? See, now
Goddamn.
I'm triggered.
Now,
No,
now
you know what?
Jen-
And I'm curious
Jen's
to y'all
in.
take because I have my take, but let's.
I
hear it.
mean,
Let Darren go first.
No. You go first.
No, you're like a
you
nice
go
teddy
first.
bear.
So while you guys fight over who goes first, let me let the people know what happened.
Right.
If you're not privy to what went down in Philadelphia, there are two gentlemen who went to Starbucks.
Two black gentlemen.
Two black gentlemen who went
Two
to
black
Starbucks.
realtors.
So they were waiting on a friend.
Yeah.
And more details are coming out now. But they were literally in Starbucks for 2 minutes. Before,
Really? That was it?
Yeah, 2 minutes before the manager.
Felt unsafe.
Right, and I don't know if the manager asked them to leave, but at some
No,
point,
to my knowledge, no.
Oh,
he
so
just, he just straight up called the police.
so the police officers
Is it
came when the young lady called the cops. Cops came and didn't even just ask the gentleman to leave. Arrested the gentleman
Arrested them for sitting
in Starbucks.
in the Starbucks.
Now there's onlookers and spectators, and they are saying,
why
"Why are you arresting these
them?
gentlemen? We were here. They didn't do anything. They're not doing anything." One lady, thank goodness, she recorded it because a lot of folks won't believe something happened unless they see a recording of it. So these gentlemen were arrested. They were booked,
For what?
and they were, I think the charge was trespassing.
Trespassing in an
Starbucks.
open restaurant.
Right.
Okay.
And
Not just a restaurant. It's fucking Starbucks.
And I think the whole process, because Darren, unfortunately, the two of us have been in that position before.
Mine's not true.
So it takes hours. So I think
It
a total
takes a
of
while, yeah.
8 hours. I
Hey,
think.
they were there till 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, 8
and then
hours.
they said that shit like they did them a favor. Like, oh, they were released at 1:30 because the attorney general decided not to arraign them.
Wow.
You bitch.
On
Wow.
what?
You bitch you.
Right?
You bitch you. Arraign these nuts, bitch. You got me in here. I got realtor work to do. I'm supposed to be selling a house right now.
Right, and their friend came when they were getting
Yeah.
arrested to see that.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, what's going on?
Like, could you imagine if the three of us were meeting at Starbucks?
Right.
And the two of you waiting for me because I'm always late for everything.
Right.
And then you guys got arrested?
As you're walking in,
like
or
literally,
you
for
come out
what?
the bathroom
Like,
and we're getting
why
arrested.
are you arresting me?
Yeah. So I want to know what you
They're
guys
better.
feel
They're better
about
than me.
this.
Them two men are better than me.
They were very composed. They
were.
didn't bug out, and that's one thing that got to me because it seems like we always have to turn the other cheek, right?
Yeah.
We always have to be
the
composed,
nice
the calm
one.
ones.
Yeah.
Because if we act out, we're
You
we're
could have got
animals.
shot.
Yeah.
Right, or you get shot.
They would have got shot.
So how do y'all feel about this experience?
You
that,
really
that
want
took
me
place?
to talk? I don't want to talk.
I do because I may have a different feel than you guys.
I feel like my
think.
head hurts already.
Oh, but I can get all riled up. Y'all
Yeah,
want me to?
you can get riled up over your hypothetical baby being named after some nigga
Who's hypothetical?
Yeah.
Why is it hypothetical? Who said it's hypothetical?
because it ain't a real thing that happened to you.
But it happened.
But it didn't happen to you, so it makes it hypothetical.
You don't be feeling what other people be feeling.
That's why I'm angry now.
you feeling. You feel me?
You're supposed to talk about your hypothetical baby named Devontae.
So,
Darren, tell me about Starbucks. man.
so right. Here's my take on it. Right.
I can't wait.
There's so many different or so many other things that could have happened if this manager person maybe went up to them and said, "Hey, like, what are you guys doing here?"
Okay.
Like,
I'll let you go.
I know what you're saying. Like,
No, finish.
so it's like a part of me is like angry, and then a part of me, unfortunately, is like, am I surprised?
Okay, I get that.
It's like I'm not surprised.
So you're surprised at her actions,
No,
or
I'm not surprised at any of it.
Oh, at any of it.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's my reaction to a lot of this. Like, it's upsetting. It's beyond upsetting that we're treated in this manner just because we're sitting in an area being quiet,
Yeah.
waiting for somebody, and we merely get arrested for sitting there as
Yeah.
if we're breaking a rule or law just by sitting there.
The whites only counter. 2018.
And then, right? But is that surprising in America we live in today?
Jen, your thoughts?
Do you know what makes me mad?
What's that?
A lot.
More than a lot makes me mad. You're right, friend. There are a lot of things about this story that make me mad, but you want to make the part that really grinds my gears
Go ahead.
is the fact that bitch ass Starbucks had the nerve to act like we should give them a fucking brownie point, a gold star, and a pat on the fucking back because they're closing all their restaurants on May 29th for
doing a
diversity training.
Son.
Bitch, the fact that you know that every last one of the people you hired across the country needs this,
Is a problem.
But do they?
but do they?
So here's the biggest issue. One, so to take it from the beginning. Let me ask y'all this. Have you guys ever actively boycotted anything?
No.
Jen?
Besides, like, my friends?
I can see that being a
That was an
thing.
excellent answer.
Yeah, I boycott my friends at least twice a month. Other than that, no.
No, right?
I mean, I haven't been to H&M in a while.
Yo, fam, I tried. I had a gift card. I had to get rid of
Eh,
it.
it's cool. I'm not mad at you.
So, okay, I've never really actively boycotted anything. I tried to boycott Home Depot when I found out
The gay
owner-
guy likes you?
No,
See,
No.
why do you tell us stuff?
I don't know. When I found out the owner was a Trump supporter in the beginning, I was like, but I got to fix my house. So, and I don't like Lowe's. So I went back.
Why don't you like Lowe's? That's so specific.
It doesn't seem...
It's neither here
Home
nor there.
improvement to need.
Anyways, yeah, neither here nor there. You see how she gets us off track? Woman. So, so never really actively boycott anything. So this happens. I see everybody saying boycott Starbucks and whatnot. And I say, one, I don't even drink coffee. I don't go there.
One.
So does that mean I don't participate in this? Two, why do we even go to Starbucks? What's so fancy
I
about
fucking
Starbucks?
don't go to Starbucks.
Right.
I've gone to Starbucks with a friend of mine who goes to Starbucks, and every time we go, I like literally stand back because I'm like, I don't even know how to order food here.
Right. You don't even care about the coffee. Food. How do I get a muffin? Does it cost some different shit?
Why do you call it a scone?
See?
I don't know what you're selling here.
None of that.
I don't know how to consume it. I don't know how it comes.
Why no parts of it?
I don't know what a venti is or a grande or a fucking tall.
None of it.
Yeah. I don't
So the other thing,
It's not made for black people.
why, and I don't know a history of Starbucks. I don't know shit about Starbucks other than the logo's
It's from
green.
the West Coast.
And they have Christmas cups. Maybe. I don't know.
It's from the West Coast.
Why are we boycotting them and why aren't we just focusing on the actions of the manager?
Other individuals.
She got fired.
Did
Did
she?
she?
I didn't know that.
I just found out, I think, today.
Because if I know she called the cops, unless it's a written policy from Starbucks, why
it's
are we?
not.
Why am I
Matter of fact,
boycotting
no. Fuck,
Starbucks?
Fuck her.
Yeah.
Fuck Starbucks. Why ain't we talking about that police department? Because if I call
Very
a
true.
police department and be like, yo, they didn't give me 6 nuggets in my 6-piece, what are they gonna say to me? That's a frivolous call.
Right.
Shut
We
the
can't
fuck
handle
up.
that.
Go about your
Go
business.
eat some more chicken nuggets and
Yeah.
deal with it.
Right.
So when they got there and they see these 2 men who aren't causing a ruckus, who aren't making noise,
There's
who aren't
people
making a
vouching
mess,
for them.
people
Yeah.
vouching for them,
Willingly arrested them.
and all you had to say to them is, "Hey guys, if you're not buying anything, can you leave?" If
That's it, right.
if that's a policy.
Yeah.
Can you leave? They look like the kind of guys who would be like, okay,
Right.
fine.
Yeah,
We're waiting
yeah,
for a
right.
friend. Matter of fact, here he is now. We'll go.
Yeah.
But you went through with the arrest,
Mm.
even with his friend there. You didn't say, okay, well, you know what? This was a kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and enjoy your
Whoopsie.
day, fellas.
Yeah. So I see that then. So, and this was in Philly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a
There's
couple
been a
other
lot
people
about
that
those.
were like,
Fuck the Eagles.
Yo, fam.
oh, wow. Toss that in there while we're talking about it. And there was other people that were saying like, oh, that's how you use your white privilege to those people who were trying to vouch and like,
Swear to God, this guy.
I didn't do that.
I tell you, that should have been part of the shot steal.
No.
Every time his mic ventures away from his
That's
patient
next week.
mouth.
We can do next week. But there was, people that were like recording them and vouching for them and saying like they
Right.
weren't doing nothing. Why are you arresting them? Da 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 da.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, that's how you use your white privilege.
Right.
I think there's
And
a
it was-
much bigger problem.
Yeah, because it didn't do anything.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It
You
didn't
know
do
what made me
anything.
mad? The cops that arrested them had on helmets,
The helmet, the bike cops.
which means they're bike cops.
So they had to wait for real cops to come and put them in the vehicle.
You have fucking bike cops get brolic because they have nothing fucking better to do.
Yeah.
Don't you have a light post to put Crisco on?
But so back to
Fuck Philly.
Back to what you mentioned about the training, right? So May 29th, they're gonna close 40-something stores to do that kind of training.
May 29th, they should just gave black people free Starbucks. We wouldn't have got the shit,
Right.
but
They weren't
So
even there
now-
to get food, were they? No, they weren't there to get food.
They were waiting, but it ain't even about that. Like that type of shit. They're posturing. Y'all know what posturing is, right?
yeah.
So you're doing that to get that some type of positive reaction out of people. Like, oh yes, they're moving in the right direction.
they're so sensitive.
So you mean to tell me, and out of those 40-something stores or however many stores, if there's a Latino, some person of color that works in the store, they have to sit through this training too?
With all you crazy fools
Tell me why.
who feel afraid. What did somebody say? Somebody control white people and their out of control imaginations.
Yeah, because you're creating this
This
situation.
danger.
Yeah, this danger.
This fear.
And on top of that,
Oh, so wait, I love white people. Just not the weird ones with the fucking crazy.
yeah,
imagination.
and we know. Yeah, we're talking about like the crackers, as Charlemagne would say.
Whoa.
Well, they're not
Whoa.
all.
Whoa. Whoa. Flag on that play.
We're talking about the tiki torch people. Them, they're crackers. The tiki torchers.
He said it twice.
I'm violating?
Nobody better come at me for saying nigga after this man that said crackers twice.
But George Jefferson said it all the time.
That
Anyway,
makes it okay?
no, I love him. Rest in peace, Sherman Helmsley.
No,
So,
I like them better on Amen, but
hey, classic. Back to the point. Don't get me off topic. So,
what I
She's
do.
so good at doing that.
So unfortunately, it worked. The posturing worked because I saw several posts of people retweeting it or with the story
this is my eye roll.
saying progress underneath.
Progress
fam,
is nuts. That's not progress.
Fam. So when they do that kind of shit, it works. That means, oh, I can go back to Starbucks now for those people. Unfortunately, there's some people of color who I saw post that and say progress. Where's the progress? They didn't get up and say, this individual was wrong. They've been fired. This will never happen again. It's not a Starbucks policy.
Yeah, we don't tolerate it.
Right. Stand
Bang, bang,
behind the fact that these people were done wrong.
Yeah.
And that's not a policy of the store. That's not you don't have to close stores for training. That's now telling us that you either have a real issue that you're aware of that you're trying to blanket.
Yeah.
Right. Or you're just posturing so you can have people come back and buy your fucking stupid coffee or whatever the hell you sell there.
Matter of fact, this is the thing that they said because I actually posted. This was their apology.
Thank you.
We apologize to the 2 individuals and our customers for what took place at our Philadelphia store on Thursday. and are disappointed that this led to an arrest. We take these matters seriously and clearly have more work to do when it comes to how we handle incidents in our stores. First of all, you bitch.
What was the incident?
What's the incident?
Thank you.
These two black men just sitting around. We are reviewing our policies and will continue. What was your policy?
Thank you.
So they were following a policy when they called the police?
Exactly.
We are reviewing our policies and will continue to engage with the community and the police department to try to ensure these types of situations never happen again in any of our stores. Next topic. I'm over this.
Yeah. So I think we all agree. Fuck Starbucks now because of that bullshit apology and how they handle it and the posturing about closing the stores for this training that you're going to create now for this bullshit, which everybody's still going to get paid for. So people are still going to go to Starbucks because it doesn't matter to some. But these gentlemen now still have a record. They have a record still. Because nothing was expunged.
For sitting down and waiting for their friend.
For picking the wrong motherfucking place to go to in 2018.
Yeah. Which I don't know for you, when I set up meetings, when business meetings, I usually either do Starbucks or Panera.
Fuck.
Take that shot, baby.
That's a place. That is a place.
Pandora's not a shop, baby boy.
It is a shop. There's a shop, a Pandora shop.
But that's not what
I've been.
That's a jewelry shop.
Yeah,
Stop
I
being
can
crazy.
tell somebody. All right.
Take your
didn't
shot.
I apologize.
Okay.
The wrong P word.
It's okay. You're doing great so far.
Wrong P word.
Meet me at the penis around the corner.
Whoa.
So, anyways.
Whoa.
That's what you rather me say?
I was thinking pussy.
But penis, pussy, same. Anyway. But when I set up business meetings, I usually either
Baby
do
took a shot like a G.
I usually do a restaurant.
We're at 2. We're at number 2.
I usually do like a restaurant such as Panera Bread or whatever. And now it makes me go like, just meet so at their house or my house because I'm not trying to deal with that. Because goddamn, if I get arrested for sitting there waiting for somebody, and a part of me is like, that happens down south. Nope, Philly's not down south.
No, and man, I don't know, man. I have a hard time with this stuff. And I think because I was watching 7 Seconds, did you end up finishing it?
Nah.
I was like triggered a lot quicker
you're ready.
with these things. You know what I'm saying? So I was like all types of heat.
You're already sensitive.
Can I read a funny meme I just saw on the Instagram?
Does it have to do with anything that we're talking about? Go ahead,
Okay, so
read
next
it.
topic. Moving on.
I want to hear it. Go
I
ahead.
finally realized why you females pierce your belly buttons. So y'all can hang an air freshener over that musty ass pussy.
God damn.
Okay, so
Oh no.
I'm just imagining like a little tree hanging over your box.
It's kind of like never mind.
Probably get like a black ice fever.
black ice.
Because guys like that shit. See?
Fire.
Black men love black ice.
And it has to be black ice because you can't have new car scent. That's weird.
When I first get a new car, I get new car scent.
Right.
As long as I can.
Right. And then you switch over to the black ice.
No, I don't switch. I'm not a man.
You keep the new car scent the whole time?
No, I just stopped using air fresheners.
Oh.
We just going.
Is it only guys that do that?
Black men. It's very specific. Niggas who get arrested at Starbucks use black ice.
Shout out to Derek. He always had black ice fresh and popping in his whip. But do whatever. Derek wouldn't get arrested at Starbucks though.
He's black.
I know, you're right.
That's all it took. That's all it takes, really, to get
Being black in
arrested
Starbucks?
Yeah, that's all it really takes. As we can
What
see.
else were they doing?
This is crazy.
I mean, I love Derek, but
Yeah, you're right.
Welcome to America. So also we were talking K. Michelle's ass reduction.
Okay, so
That
I
came
did
up.
see this, and I didn't think you guys cared. So
I
was
don't,
like,
but Julian, shout out to Julian.
no,
Was
Julian
it
didn't mention it. No,
Oh, no,
Julian.
it's Sarah.
First of all, shout out to Julian because that's what he asked.
who's
for.
Julian?
Who's Julian?
From high school?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he listens.
He said, "Give him a shout out." So here it is.
They don't pay
Shout out
attention.
to my guy
Shout out
Julian.
to Julian.
I rock with you,
Yes.
Jules.
I don't be on the account. What up, beloved? I didn't know.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
people listening, huh?
What up,
That's
no?
what's up?
We out there.
Yeah.
Fuck with Julian.
So I saw it. Now the reason why I wanted to talk about it was, so K. Michelle got her ass done years ago.
Yeah.
And apparently she's had complications, more than just like it being all fucked up. Like she had issues with
her legs.
With her
Let's say
legs, she
couldn't hold the weight.
Yeah, she couldn't stand for long.
I feel like
and,
her legs were like.
and it's taking like multiple surgeries to either get it out or
fix
get it
it.
taken
Yeah,
care of.
yeah.
So Jen, a lot of these questions fall on you because you're the woman, and a lot of women stuff has to be explained.
I ain't got
to
no
us.
fake ass. Let me put that out there in the universe.
But maybe you can explain to us the motivation behind
Why
putting
get it?
your life potentially in danger for
I
such
think people who
big
get fake
ass.
asses are just wilding. So you can't really ask me. I respect anyone who wants to get plastic surgery. That's what you want to do. I'm not here to knock it. I just try to tell women you don't need it.
Right.
Don't.
You don't need it.
And that-
Especially
and
younger women.
I appreciate like a nice big ass, but you don't need
You
to
don't
go.
need it. Especially
shit.
if you're like 18 to 24, I try to tell them young ladies, like, listen, you know what's going to happen? You guys know what happens after 24?
What?
The
Stuff
value
goes
of
down
pussy
south?
down?
You gain fucking weight. No matter how skinny you are.
Yeah.
At 24, you gain weight. And all of a sudden, if you had no ass, you have an ass now.
I have to address something Darren just said. The value does not go down, Darren.
Fuck
read-
Darren.
The value
Fuck Darren.
of the punani does not go down.
It actually goes up.
I feel like it was either,
It appreciates.
Like
time.
wine,
You know what I'm
boo-boo.
saying? You know what I'm
Some
saying?
comedian said it. I'm sorry. I
Oh, for
apologize.
real?
Yeah.
Oh, so you gonna
Patrice O'Neal.
you gonna-
Oh, God bless.
rest in peace.
God bless. Yeah.
Him and Aaron Hernandez and Barbara Bush.
Can you imagine that trio of them just hanging out, just kicking it? All right, switch topic. Yeah, so K. Michelle, yeah.
So
Why those three?
they all dead. They ain't all dead. Barbara Bush alive. Aaron Hernandez is alive.
Yeah, chill out, man.
Why those three?
Patrice O'Neal, is he alive?
Yo, all right, we get it.
Nigga from Green Mile.
Yo, why? Don't bring
love
Michael
him.
Clark Duncan into this. Yo.
He had 3 first names. Fuck 2.
Michael Clark
Duncan. What kind of millennial ass name is that?
Actually, Clarabelle,
He's like 50 years old with a 4-year-old's name. Michael Clark Duncan?
Clarabelle came across somebody. I was like, "Who's that?" His name is
Was it Aiden?
no, shit. Oh fuck, Jose.
What?
Oh my god.
Jose Juan, like 2 Spanish first
Jose
names.
Juan?
Yeah, it was weird like that. It was like,
Yeah.
yo, he got 2 Spanish first names.
That's
All right,
that's too
continue.
much.
Oh god.
Damn, what the hell are we even talking about?
I forgot.
We're
Oh
talking
yeah,
about money and we-
so I'm with you because there's one of my coworkers
I forgot what I said.
about women, they don't need it, but
Oh yeah, because when you get older, you gain weight, and you thought you didn't have titties until you get fat.
Right.
And you thought you didn't have an ass. I didn't have no ass. I always had titties, but I had no booty.
right.
I got one now. Saved me $5,000 in a trip.
Right, but there's even older women though, because I think K. Michelle did it when she was a little older. So there's a woman at my job. She's talking about getting it. I'm like, I don't understand this.
Well, the why.
Like, what's the why, right? And we talked about it before, like when we talking about the colorism thing. What do you need these things for?
I mean, K. Michelle's.
For her
hold on, I gotta
profession.
sneeze, hold on.
Oh. Bless you in
Bless you.
advance.
Bless
The
you.
Lord is on your shoulder, but he ain't got no Kleenex. Use that little tissue. Get
Shoot.
all up in your nostril.
That felt good.
Clean and ready to go.
I felt like I sneezed out.
That's a good song.
Thanks, man.
We need to like make a soundtrack or something. Please
Michelle.
delete this greatest hits.
And then we could do a commercial.
Oh, like the old school
Yes.
commercial. You got the song playing in the background and shit.
And just like in the old days when the music was playing, doo 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 be doo, and then Darren and his group come out, doo 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 be doo.
Anyways,
Yeah, K Michelle, I love K Michelle. Let's just start fucking there.
Okay.
I fucking love her.
Love and Hip Hop, is that where you developed the...
Yes.
Okay, because I never watched...
She done shook the table.
Okay, I'm going to take your word.
Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. She done shook the table because Collie Red, it doesn't matter.
Yep, thank you.
So
it's neither here nor there.
Just cliff notes. Just get right to this.
and she had a big old ass. She was on Love and Hip Hop.
Mm-hmm.
She went on the show. She got the little bit of exposure she needed. She has an amazing voice. She's had an amazing singing career. She got off the show right when she needed to.
She could sing,
And
yeah.
there are very few people who know how to do the reality show thing properly
Mm.
and get out the right time and actually have a musical career. Cardi B did it.
Right,
Kim Michelle did it before her. There's a couple other people. Cool.
right.
Part of what made K Michelle pop. You like that, right?
Oh,
That was good,
Jesus.
right?
That was good.
Yeah, that's very good.
Was that she had a big old ass?
Is it though?
I mean, that's what makes her.
I feel like that made her stand out.
It made her
in a
stand out. That's
way.
the word.
Yeah.
So now that you done got your bread, you got your name out there, you got your singing career popping, get rid of that dumbass ass.
I don't know if it's that easy though.
It ain't, but she's
She
shining.
did it.
Like,
Yeah.
she don't need
No,
it no
but
more.
that was like fucking with her life, though.
Yeah,
That's,
she don't need it no.
She has to get rid
Yeah,
of it.
yeah,
now.
yeah,
She
yeah.
was talking about it, I think, on the Breakfast Club before the issues. She was talking about reducing it. Cardi B, she mentioned when she was stripping to compete with the other strippers, she
That's
went
what
and got
she
an
got.
ass.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
But like, damn, man, like, and I just feel bad again. Like we talked about the plight of women and the stuff that y'all go through. This is like another thing. Like it's because as a guy, you're always gonna get a guy. Like to us at least, we feel like women can bag any dude. It doesn't matter, with or without the ass. K. Michelle could absolutely get guys without the ass.
She's beautiful.
Right.
She done cut her hair off.
So, but then there's still women. They could be beautiful. They can have huge breasts,
still feel
no
like they
butt,
need
and
to
feel like
do
they
something to
need
stand
that.
out, yeah.
No matter who says
Look at
it.
that big old ass and them donkey legs. Girl ain't too broad to big.
What's up with you, man?
Here we go.
I don't know. I don't even know.
It's funny you bring up the guy thing that we were talking about last week, but I'll let you finish.
Oh no, go ahead. I don't know what I had. Women,
you don't need to.
it doesn't matter. Yeah, obviously it doesn't matter what I say because I'm a guy, and I'm sure whatever we're saying. But like, I don't know.
Your vagina is not connected to your butt cheek, so therefore it doesn't matter how big it is. That's what they're trying to say to you, ladies. So if you have no ass, they can have sex with you and it'll feel the same.
We'll still chase you.
But at the same time,
You have less tail to chase. That's all.
At the same time, though, I feel like women will always say it's not for guys, and they'll always say
I did
it's
that
not
shit for me. Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's not for other people to look at them. But certain part, because when you look in the mirror, do you really feel like, okay, I'm complete? Ooh, speaking of which, I saw a picture of Delicious that used to be on Flavor of Love. She does not look like Delicious anymore. I don't know what the fuck, Hollywood or whatever.
I gotta
Worse,
You gotta look.
better.
Did you watch Flavor of Love?
Nah.
Darren,
You're so
I don't care about
useless
those
sometimes. Why are you even here?
that was like the epitome,
It's my
the
house.
the beginning of it all.
yeah, that was like reality
Yeah,
at its finest.
I hate reality shows.
Even then, when they have the band, you don't watch the band?
D-A,
I watched, like,
B-A,
here and a couple
and
of the
D. What the fuck, bro?
No,
Here, the man I did a couple.
man.
What'd you call it?
The band.
Hey, get your.
Ladies and gentlemen, just know for the record, because you just heard that. You
Did
can
he-
rewind it back.
Did he slip up?
He did, but I'm going to let it slide.
What did I say?
I don't know. You said like the man. But
I did not.
That was so close, so we'll let it slide. Because
Okay.
I want Bim to live.
He's doing great, Darren. You're doing great.
Thank you, bro.
See, I knew I trusted you.
Because he's not saying anything.
I've said plenty.
We're gonna do a word count on every podcast. This Darren was down 50% on episode 12.
Anyway, so it's funny that you were saying how, men, we will go after you whether you have it or not.
All right.
And it's really true because Clarabelle was at Awake the other day.
I don't know where this is going.
I
Yeah.
don't either. I'm so nervous.
You think that you can't possibly jump there? Oh, I can. So she comes home to me and I'm like, how did the wake go? And she's like, let me tell you the crazy shit that just happened to me.
Oh boy.
So she said she got out the car, she was like fixing herself, and then she was walking, and a car kind of pulled up in front of her and was like, hey, Ma, you need somebody to go in there with you?
To a wake?
To a fucking wake, dog. Son, we talked about this last week. Fellas, pull it back. She was going, not even like she's married. She's going to a fucking wake. Like, you trying to bag at a wake?
At a funeral home?
Son.
Now, what about the woman who would like being? Let me just mess with this guy.
Yeah.
Actually, if
Yeah.
you don't mind, you want to come inside with me?
I told her, I was like, you should have brought him inside and acted up, like rolled
Brought
on
him
the floor
inside?
crying and
Fuck!
shit.
I hope you didn't catch it.
What I said?
Don't matter.
What I said?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter.
I said something
Bim's
bad?
taking a shot.
Bim, I
so
said something bad?
No, you good, man.
You good.
You
Just
good,
keep talking.
Oh, I'm done. All right, I just.
He's
This
only,
is like
he's only-
torture. Like, I'm watching my friend like go down a slippery slope, and I'm pushing him down the fucking hill.
He's only at 3 out of
Doing
5.
great.
You good?
I would have done this anyways. It's fine.
That's
Bottoms
a lie.
up.
That's a lie. I'm
Bottom
gonna get
bitch.
a nasty
Bottom
me-
bitch.
I'm gonna get a nasty message from your girl tonight. What did you do to him?
I did it to myself.
Unless it has a positive effect. And she's like, thank you, Darren.
Hey.
Do that shit next week. But
You know
yeah,
where- you know where to
guys,
meet me.
Reel it in because it's not serious. I missed it. Anyways, cross that
That's a
off.
big shot. That shit took mad long to go down the hatchet.
Wash it down.
With more liquor.
Fuck.
You want some soda?
I'm salivating. What?
Want some Pepsi?
Nah, I don't Pepsi for
You
me.
sure?
I'm on a diet.
I'm just
You're
gonna
about
die
to
from
die.
this alcohol. I apologize.
Oh my god.
Next topic.
Are you good? Where we at? Oh, that hurts.
I only had one other thing. That was the thing that Julian had mentioned.
Who? What was it? What did he mention?
The Kardashian names.
Oh yeah. Weren't you gonna say something about? Okay, so first of all, my theory was correct. I think. right? About Mr. Canadian Tristan. First of all, NBA playoffs are on. Shout out to some great games being played. Darren, do you watch basketball?
No.
I'm waiting
he
for the
doesn't.
finals.
Okay. Wait for the fight. It's like the person who doesn't watch football all year but just watches the Super Bowl.
No, I watch football. I just for basketball, I don't watch basketball. I wait
He
for the
said you're
finals.
like the person who does that.
Thank you, Jen. The playoffs is where the action is, man. The West has been hot. The East is on fire.
Directly at you.
But yeah, so Tristan hasn't played very much at all. Since all of this shit. I don't know what the deal. He's been playing like shit all year anyways. But yeah, you mentioned us, you told us to say, remind you that the baby's name is True. You know the origin of the name though, right?
Supposedly somebody's grandparent.
Yeah, the mom, the Devil Kardashian lady,
Wow.
she said
Wow.
she's not
First of all, her last name is like not Kardashian.
Jenner. Devil Jenner. She said
God damn.
she said, what do you call it? Her grand or great grandfather's middle name was True, and her grandfather's name was True.
Oh my God.
Grandmammy named him True, and I'm gonna call my grandbaby True. I don't know. Some shit. You can't respect it? You don't respect it?
That is such a bullshit. Bullshit ass. Pulled it out of my left butt
Really?
cheek ass reason.
What if that's really what their name was? They can't be called, the daughter can't be True? That's kind of weird to say, though. True. To call somebody by the True? Doesn't really roll
That
off
is such
the tongue as
a
a name.
new age ass, bullshit ass, millennial ass name. Your great grandpappy, old ass, Kendall mama ass, Jenner, whatever her real name is. What Kendall mama name?
I almost said Bruce.
You would be right. You would. Okay, I'll stop there.
Kendall mama's name is Bruce. You right.
It's Chris.
Chris.
Yeah.
That's funny. Now that you say that out loud, that's funny. So Chris, you want me to believe your 140-year-old ass grandfather's name was True?
True. No.
Where did he come from? Ain't you Armenian?
True.
Get the fuck out of here.
You ain't rolling? Famous
I look like
people-
I'm rolling?
Famous people do that shit. Didn't Michael Jackson name his kid Blanket or something?
Blanket, but he didn't say, "Oh, my grandpappy
Right.
name is
No,
Blanket."
you're right.
He said
You're
I
right.
Came up with
You're
the name,
absolutely
yeah.
right. So, and the other thing that I heard, I don't know how true it is, they had that cheating
How true
footage.
it is.
Ah! See? Maybe that's why they did it.
They did it because he was lying. I was like, "Oh, true."
I'm going to flip it on y'all.
True.
True. I heard that they had the footage already
Yeah,
of him cheating like from before, like a couple months ago. But they held it
that makes sense.
until close to the baby drop.
That makes a lot of sense. I believe that.
See, that's why I call it the devil, because now I'm pretty sure an episode of or the season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians is wrapping up, so it'll drop soon. Ratings through the roof.
I mean,
Yeah, strategic. Yeah. Would your mom do that to you, Darren? That's right, because she's a saint.
she is a beautiful woman,
She's a good woman.
and she would never do that to you.
Right.
She
She
tithes
give you a
on
good,
Sundays.
solid name like Darren.
There you go.
Imagine his name was True.
I don't like my name.
DJ True K-Art.
You don't like your name.
Nah,
Why? Not enough. Not
just
enough.
never liked Darren.
So you wanted Devontae?
You know,
Yo, imagine if your mom's ex. Now let me stop.
I was apparently nameless for like a couple months, and then yeah, I was. Yeah, laugh at it if you want. I was born premature, so they didn't
That
have
would
a
only
name for me.
happen to you.
They weren't ready.
They were.
Like, oh
And
shit,
so,
we wouldn't even think about it.
Yeah.
Hey,
so-
kid. Somebody bring the kid.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, and you know the little,
baby.
tag they put on the. It was Boy K-Ard for a while.
Hey,
and
baby,
then
why
they
you on the
came up
corner?
with-
Like Boy George.
Ah,
Boy K-Ard. That's what he was.
And then
you old ass nigga.
Well, you don't know who Boy George is? Say it.
Old too. There's a 19-year-old possibly listening right now. Who the fuck is Boy George?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
know, right?
Don't listen to this,
My bad.
19-year-old. Stop it. And then they watched Bewitched and came up with Darren.
Wow.
Is that the guy's name in Bewitched?
See?
Wow.
They told you this?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why would they really? That night, I wouldn't like my name either.
Just never
I remember
liked
that, and her nose. Was,
yeah,
wow.
They named you after the guy from Bewitched?
They
Your
had
name's
2
mad
months.
trash.
They had 2 months to figure it out.
Darren is mad disappointed.
It's
You
not
got a
like
middle-
2 days after.
You got
No
a
middle
middle
name. My brothers both have middle names, not I.
Wow.
They had 2 months to
Yeah,
figure it
everybody
out.
in the house has middle names except for me.
Yo, no effort.
None.
Hey, bring the boy K-Ard here.
Boy.
Fuck, he's starting to develop a face. Give him a name. He's starting to look like somebody now. Give him a name.
Stop watching TV and give him a name. Darren.
Darren,
Fine.
there you
Yeah,
go.
Can I
whatever.
watch the show?
Yeah. Turns up Bewitched.
Yeah, so
Yeah, Lucky
Damn.
Sesame Street wasn't on.
Grover, I don't care.
Nigga, Elmo came out.
Okay.
my name was Grover. He pissed. Sir, I would divorce my parents. As soon
I
as was old
divorced
enough.
my parents.
As soon as I was old enough.
Yo, if his name was Ernie KR. Oh shit, Bert KR. I can't.
Hearing
God.
that, I'd much rather take Grover than Ernie. But
Holy shit.
they both
I
are
don't
pretty bad.
know. That's kind of even. Ernie and Grover. Ladies and gentlemen, would you rather be named Grover or Ernie? I can't even call it.
Ernie's almost regular. What's a Grover?
Well, Ernie,
What's a Grover?
What? There's
Grover,
no
Washington,
Grover.
Cleveland.
You damn. See, that's why you're smart. That's why you're smart.
We had the album when I was little. I was a big album fan. Ernie is short for L. Ernest. Ernie is short for Ernest.
I feel like she should take a shot for that.
I know, right?
Nah.
Jen,
Oh,
you're
man.
up on things. Did you hear that?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Did you hear that Kanye West and family was on Family Feud? Or
Oh,
they
I knew that.
recorded
I've been waiting for that episode.
you see it?
No, it hasn't come out yet.
Can
It
you
comes out in May.
can you let us know when that happens? Because
I'm
itching to
waiting.
see it. I heard he was like the best celebrity person they've had.
I knew that. I put that shit on my Instagram like 2 months ago.
Oh,
That
really?
they were recording.
Who they go
I
against?
just heard
The
it.
Kardashians, nigga.
Oh, so like Ye family.
It's the
against
West family,
Wow.
but Kim is on the West family side.
As she would be.
I've been waiting for
Weakest
this.
link.
Matter of fact, let's talk about this. Let's talk about Family Feud first of all.
I'm
That's
glad
my
we're doing it
shit.
because I was thinking about something at work. Go ahead.
I love Family Feud.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Harvey, I have a love-hate relationship with him, as do my friends in the village.
Tell me why.
Have you seen the guy?
Just
So I have beef with him for another reason. That whole think like a man book shit.
Yeah.
That- I have beef with
That's where the beef comes from.
Other than that, he's a great,
Other than
great
that,
host and everything.
he's funny on Kings of Comedy.
He does a
He's-
great job on Family Feud.
He does an amazing job on Family Feud.
Yeah.
Really, brother. And I always loved Family Feud.
TV shows.
Yeah, he does have like 17 shows.
Yeah.
When I was little, I used to watch Family Feud with my dad, so I always loved that show, even with the boring host. So
Yes.
Steve Harvey really put life into it. But
Absolutely.
Think Like a Man is some old bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. He kind of sold us out a little bit on that.
And who wants to think like a man? If I want to think like a man, I'd be a man.
Yeah.
I want to think like a lady. I want to be a lady. I'm gonna be a lady.
I wonder how many women are listening right now. Like, no, Jen, we could think that way if we want
We can
to.
be all messy like men are if we want to. No, ladies, you've got to be. You know what? I'm not gonna get
Do
to
it,
that.
do it,
That's
do
a
it,
whole
do
different.
it, do
We
it,
ain't got
do
enough
it,
time.
do it.
We're
Let me
already like
fuel
an
the
hour
fire.
in.
Come on, man.
Nah,
We're past an hour.
chill. Chill. We ain't got enough time. We'll bring that up at episode 13.
Yo, but can we get the village in on? Because I'm pretty sure they share your sentiment on some of this.
Absolutely.
So I would love, because, okay, so here's the thing. At work, I had a conversation
Yeah, I'm with
some women.
Darren. No to the village.
No?
Just from an earlier comment from Tisha, I was like, no, it's a good thing.
I
we missed
believe without the barrier, okay, and the what do you call it? The privacy of your group chat. I don't think they'll be as flagrant on the mic.
Nigga, you be deleting the whole shit.
That like that?
you. Yeah, I don't.
I'll make this happen.
I
At
think
least I'll make this
I
happen.
think the only safe one, and that's just me spitballing, is Helena, and I'm sure that's like a.
On a,
Yeah, I'm
you see-
with you. I'm with you on that. I can
on a
see that.
scale of bad to terrible, yeah, she's probably the safest one.
I mean, they
Yeah.
say I'm the nicest one out of the group.
They
And
say
I,
that?
and I agree with that. I am the nicest one.
Fucking
because,
A.
because you don't see the things they say.
us.
I'm literally the nicest one
Wow,
by like far.
that's impressive.
They all like, oh, you're the friendly one. You're the nice one.
Really?
They tell me that, and I agree.
Damn.
Yeah, because I don't see Janelle.
No. Nope.
I didn't say that, J Mac. They did.
Jay Mizzle, you know I know you.
Yeah. Nothing against her. I just don't.
No, I'm definitely against her. She's amazing.
And then I don't see Tisha. Yeah, no. Yeah.
So sound like the village is banned. Sad.
No,
Not
I'm
band,
still gonna try to make it
just. Yeah.
I think
I'm
it's-
just
I
gonna
feel
call
like
out
it'll be
that
like the
day.
lost episode. Like
I
how would I
should've
put
called
up?
out
It'd just be
today.
like one long
like
beep.
blurb. You have to give it out in like 5-minute intervals.
Here's an episode that I can let you hear, and it'd just be like 3 seconds of giggling and.
Here's
So now the people are gonna be like, damn, I want to know what these people are all about.
nope.
No.
Watch.
If you want the village to be on the podcast, please comment on whatever.
Put
post
mad
you see this on.
chickens in the comments.
Really? Nigga? They know where you live. They will burn your house down.
He's not his house.
I will provide the matches Yeah, we know where you live too, but you have a baby and dog.
All right. Burn the dog. Bro.
He said burn the dog. What were you talking about?
I don't know, man. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Did
we got way off track.
Yeah, we did. Did you have like a crime thing or something? Wasn't there one that you put up?
I put the crime on the page because I knew we wasn't.
Oh, and I had some random one too, but I just go to our IG post page and see it. It is an IG post on our IG page. So
I came up with things this week.
Yeah. I was like, oh no, my friend's in danger.
Oh, I heard it.
Please forgive my trespasses.
Oh my.
Oh, Jesus.
Darren, you did great, man.
No, he didn't.
It's not over yet, brother.
No, the fuck he didn't.
It's not over yet.
Yo, every day is a national something day. I'm going to make a day.
What's today?
I don't know.
Isn't it
Today's
already?
419 day.
Yeah. It's 419 day. Darren is representing with the green, white, green, foolish boy.
Hey,
Nice
gang.
audition.
Hey,
I-
super eagle.
I was looking for a green shirt. I had none at work. Yeah,
That's
to wear
fair.
at work. Yeah, so
That's
I'm sorry.
fair.
I let my people down.
That's cool.
But
Tomorrow's going to be, what's going to be, if I made up a holiday, what would it be?
Well, 420 is technically an unofficial holiday.
Oh, if I made up a holiday,
Say it louder for the kids in the back.
right, for the niggas in the back.
We got a couple of shout outs.
Oh. Wait, I'll
know
take
for
the
Ron.
one that was on the.
No, that was
Today?
me. I was going to take that one.
Okay, you know what?
How about
'Cause
we
I
all
you
was-
do
take
it
that
in
one.
unison? How
It'll
about we
be a
all just
group.
say?
It'll be a group one
We
for
say
that.
1, 2,
No,
3.
no, you weirdo. All right, you go.
Darren, you start because
Wait,
you always
we
have.
didn't talk about everything on the
Oh, what's on your list? What's on your list?
I don't know. I'm looking at the comments because I asked people, what
I
should
don't
we talk
care
about?
them.
I care about
I
the people.
hit most of them.
We talked about the weird ass Kardashian kid names,
Right.
North Saint, and what the other one name?
I kind of like the scheme of that. Northwest,
North.
Southwest, East, West.
I mean, his
Ain't
last
that
name
what
is
they did?
no.
No?
It's Northwest, Saint West, and Crystal West. What's the baby name?
I don't know.
George.
George J. West.
We talked about Kim
I said
We're good, man.
George J. West.
We don't care about them.
Oh, Tisha.
Yeah, no,
taking a shit.
Come on.
Nah, I'm reading it.
No, go ahead. I feel like I had something for this.
Oh, Christ.
So we asked, what should we talk about? And my friend Tanisha
From the village.
said we should talk about taking a shit in public bathroom that you thought you had all to yourself, but now you have guests and they are talking shit about your shit. So now you got to sit on the toilet forever so they don't see your face. It never happened to me, but I've heard stories.
I've heard.
I feel like that covers it.
Yeah, that's really nothing
Unless
to
you
add
have
on.
something specific. I don't know if we want to get that. I mean, we talk about everything. Do y'all want to share like a story?
About poop?
Yeah.
Nah.
See, so why you even bring it up?
I just thought it was a funny comment. She didn't ever happen to her neither, but
That's a lie.
Yeah,
brought it up.
that is a
You don't
flagrant
know.
lie.
I do know.
you don't know.
You go. That was very detailed.
Oh,
She's very detailed. She's a very good writer.
she's a skilled writer.
she's an author.
She's,
Oh, speaking of that, Pulitzer Prize, Kendrick,
hey.
right?
yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't know
That was
of any other musicians winning a Pulitzer. How do you say it, Pulitzer or Pulitzer?
I'm not gonna try it.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Smart.
on 3.
Is it only 3 shots? That's not bad. You did all right.
It's not over yet. Shut
It's
up.
over. We're good. We're good.
We did skip a couple.
I mean, you didn't say it. You were supposed to call it out.
Yeah,
But-
I didn't.
Yeah, I wasn't aware that artists or musicians won
yeah.
Pulitzer Prizes.
They didn't.
So Kendrick, kudos, hats off.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but to me, that's not even my favorite Kendrick album, though. I think
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Good Kid, Mad City
That's a
first,
great
number one.
That's a great one.
Then To Pimp a Butterfly, then Damn to me.
Well, here's the thing, because we were talking about this in the village. It feels like America's trying to make it be cool to be black, and it's like, oh, this is cool, but I kind of want to be offended, kind of like how I want to be offended about Starbucks's diversity training.
Yeah.
It's like, if you guys were just being regular and just giving people awards that deserve them,
It'd
we
be
wouldn't
fine.
have to
Yeah.
overcompensate.
Yeah.
I think he deserves everything he gets,
Absolutely.
but it feels a little forced.
I would have felt a little better if it was for To Pimp a Butterfly, because I
Right.
just felt like that
Right,
album
the
was
album
in
was
that
great.
vein. Oh my goodness,
That
love
was
it.
great.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good Kid, Mad City was great too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Good
but
Kid, Mad City.
the difference of To Pimp a Butterfly, like with the spoken word in it, the message behind it, the fuck, I can't say the word.
That's fine.
But his flow, the flow that he had on a lot of different tracks. It was just a different vibe
I mean,
than a
Dan
regular
had
hip
this
hop
thing
album.
where he he released a second version of it where it was in reverse. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
He has a limited edition version that's in reverse, and it
Like the tracks start from the last track and move forward in the story because the story follows that
and it
reverse.
still makes sense.
Yeah.
in reverse.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I did not
so
know
Damn
that.
has a lot of interconnected, weaving things going on.
Okay.
with it.
Darren,
And-
you have listened to all these albums.
And
right?
then the Black Panther
Alright.
soundtrack, of course, you know.
Yeah. So okay. So
So he deserves an award of some sort.
Absolutely.
I don't think he's won a Grammy yet, though, has he?
he has.
Oh, good.
I think they made up for him not getting Artist of the Year.
I think he performed at the Grammys, but I don't know if he's won one.
Yeah, he killed it. But I think Macklemore.
Also, it's that time. We all know.
Oh my God. Jeez. During this time, while Jen takes a tinkle,
With her fanny pack.
we will say follow us on social media.
Yes. Instagram, PLSDELTHIS on Instagram and Twitter. Our Facebook page, please delete this with spaces. You can search us there. Definitely listen to us on SoundCloud, on Google Play. I believe Google Play, I never was able to fix it. So it's
Google Play, please delete this. All one word.
no spaces.
I believe it's the same way on iHeart too. Or is
No, it's with spaces.
with spaces on iHeart
Yeah.
Radio.
So any iHeart Radio people, we are on there now. So definitely look us up, subscribe, and
All
follow.
over.
We're making a couple other pushes to get pretty much other places such as Spotify. But pretty much we're making it very easy for our listeners to catch us.
And more importantly, subscribe.
And share.
Share. Throw that little like button on there. Also for iTunes and people with Apple devices. If you want to leave a rating, it's very important because a few people hit me up saying they wanted to leave a rating, but it wasn't working. If you scroll down to the bottom of our Please Delete This page on the iTunes podcast thing, you have to write a message first, submit the message, then you can leave a rating and they'll ask you to put a name. It's very odd. I don't understand Apple and how shit works. But if you want to leave a rating or if you want to leave a comment, you have to do the comment first, submit the comment, and then you can do the star rating. Don't do the star rating first, but it's important that you do it in order because I know people want to give us the love. It helps us with if you actually rate the podcast and because the analytics and metrics aren't there. If we want to push this thing, if we want to, do some cool stuff, we can do all of this through the podcast. And you got to be able to say that we perform well in all these different forums. So
I feel like while Jen's not here, I should say all my fuck ups now and get them out.
Just let it out because I know you've been. Yeah, I must say though, brother, I'm proud of you,
I'm
man.
trying. I'll be trying.
See, that's why I said I believe in you.
I thank you for believing
I
in me.
believe in the what's that word? I believe the children are our future. Treat them well.
You're
hey.
singing
Let
two different
them
songs
lead
at
the
once.
Let them lead the way.
You
It's the
started.
whiskey.
You
What
started
up?
singing "I Believe I Can Fly."
I did.
I heard it as I walked down the stairs. You started
heard
with
it?
"I believe
I
in
did.
the children." Like,
The whiskey was like, not
If
that
I
song.
can see
Next song.
it, then I can do it.
if I believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe. I also, oh my God,
Darren is good for the bass.
it's all about the bass. No treble. Full circle. I know this isn't part of what we were going to talk about today. I know we're over time.
Yes, way over time.
Oh, we are?
I still follow R. Kelly on
We're getting
Instagram.
Why are you still following the Pied Piper?
And as much gross, disgusting, vile shit he's done, I still like his music. And I know it's hard to say it,
Quiet
but
as kept.
I have to say it out loud. And I don't want anyone to come for me, especially my friend Tisha, but I can't not listen to TP2.com at least 4 times a year.
Hey.
Hit her from the back, roll around on the front, her how the tracks, but 12 plays what you want.
So, and not even that. Damn, this is way too much time for R. Kelly. But even his last album, Black Panties or whatever, or The Buffet.
Oh, yeah. I remember
Yo,
hearing
there's some
something
joints
about
on
that.
there.
His last 2 albums have been a bit much for me. I can't get past like song number 3.
There are
Black Panties was there was a
that
song
was
about
too much.
eating it like cookies or
That was
something.
too much.
And I was like, okay, Robert.
That was too much. But Buffet, there's some joints.
Go
on
back
there.
to church, Robert.
The man is troubled, but he's talented. I'm
He
torn.
can't read.
No.
You know, him and Fantasia need to go to class and learn how to read.
Why are you bringing her into it?
Because she can't read.
She ain't nothing doing that.
Me.
Oh my God! Shout outs.
So I have a
Can I
couple
get the
like
liquor?
many ones. I didn't really have a real shout out,
Hey,
but I'll
real shout out,
quickly
please,
say.
Darren.
I don't know. Were you gonna say that shout out about?
I got it. I got that one.
Okay. So yeah, my shout.
Wait. I'm sorry.
Why you doing?
Wait.
Can I say something else?
She's gonna sleep here tonight. Look at how much she's drinking.
Can I say something else?
Hurry up.
Don't.
Darren, me too.
I'm
No,
older
don't-
than you.
don't
I'm
do it.
older than you. Don't you rush me.
Say older. Yeah, you are.
I am older than you.
Go ahead. Speak your piece,
What was I
sister.
gonna say? Fuck.
He was gonna give a shout out, and then you said you had something.
I know you got the one.
Nah, Bim
I got
that.
that
Oh,
one.
you got the one. My bad.
I forgot. Go ahead. I remember later because you.
All that wahala.
because, all this wahala because
So-
he said hurry up. It fucked me up.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Take your time. Take your time and work quickly. So I actually have two little shout outs, if you will. Not little, but one is well deserved. So I want to shout out this wonderful person to my right.
The hell?
Don't look that way. Yes, you.
What'd I do?
What
Shout
you
out
do?
to the brother Bim. He has been doing some
I'm mad confused.
amazing video production work for us.
That's what's going on right now?
So I think this podcast has given us the opportunity to present our talents and skills and expand on that.
Okay.
Okay, so we're good. And so you've been putting together our YouTube channel for us, which has been
What?
dope.
Why do I keep finding out these things?
We've
on
said it
the
like
podcast?
easily.
We
3
said it
times.
like at
Yeah,
least
but I
three
didn't think it was
times.
like a real thing. Like we were really working on it.
Remember when Darren said he created mad shit?
Yeah.
You got to put stuff on it.
You're like actively working on it.
Yes.
every week. Yeah.
Yes.
Like that's
So shout out to brother
That's
Bim
stressful.
for getting our video production out to the masses.
Thanks, bro.
Also,
brew.
Brew.
shout out
South
to
African.
my man. Shout out to the homie Neil and Bim, who both made us jingles for Gen Snacks, which oddly enough we don't have this week.
Shout out Neil. Yeah, no snacks today, guys. I
We
know
didn't
you're
have
wondering
no time
for the
for
jingle.
snacks.
Yeah,
We would've made time,
We had
huh?
some angry. Yeah, we would have. In between Bim's angry rant, we could.
You don't want me, then don't me.
I like Jen with whiskey. This is good.
I love whiskey. Whiskey.
Is it my turn?
That's why I be telling Darren
that's
to get
all right.
honey jack, but he keeps wanting this wild turkey.
Son, I really told you why. But
I understand, but this is why I say bring honey jack. 'Cause I like
Wilding
honey
on
jack.
the wild turkey. All right, so
I didn't even realize you. Thank you.
shout out to my brother Odom.
I love Odo.
What up, O? One of
He's
the
one of my first Asian friends.
one of the close homies from high school. Jen's first Asian friend.
No, one of the
one
first.
of Jen's
from,
first
from
Asian
middle
friends.
school. Him, Nancy. They're two of my first Asian friends.
Don't make anybody feel left out now.
Hmm.
Just remember the names if you need to.
You keep pulling your paper.
So Odom is part of the Rhode Island flag football team.
Hey.
And they're playing in, I don't want to mess this up. So they started playing football in 2006, the flag football team.
Yeah.
So they've been going at it for years.
Yeah.
Even at our age now, which I take my hats off to them, like
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
So they play in Rhode Island, but they actually played last year in a tournament in Minnesota. And they got close to actually winning. So this tournament, it's kind of a big deal in the flag football world. And the fact that at the age that they're at, still being able to be agile and be out there and getting it in, I salute them. So what's going down next week, actually April 28th at Lang's Bolorama, 225 Natick Avenue in Cranston.
I like that bowl. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, you guys been going there.
Yeah.
So April 28th, they're doing a fundraiser for the trip to Minnesota. It ain't cheap. They're all trying to get out there to do their thing. I'm going to be there for sure.
Nothing come through.
Darren's going to come through. Whoever, it's open invite
I'll
to
be
anybody.
there if anyone who wants to meet me and choke me.
It
And this-
sounded kind of okay.
And it's
No, Darren.
and it would be a great opportunity even for some of the folks that we haven't seen in a long time who listen, high school folks or college folks.
Yeah.
Come link up
Yeah.
and support the brother Odom and the Rhode Island flag football team.
Yeah.
And it's going to be from 3 to 5, April 28th.
Right.
It's $20 a head for 2 hours of unlimited bowling.
There you go.
$10 for kids. So, and it's not going to be everybody on one lane. They're going to try to split it up to get like 5 people per lane. But come out, support, and get more information on the Flag Football League, because
Yeah.
if you wanted to get down, I'm pretty sure you can get down with the Get Down as well and have Rhode Island represent in other states and bring that trophy back home. You know what I mean? So good luck to the brother O and all the other folks on the flag football team. I'm going to see y'all on Saturday for sure. Right. And if you want to come through, there you have.
We'll post up the info on the IG page.
Thank you, because I wasn't going to try to say all of this. We'll post the info on the page. Or you could just show up that day. There's going to be a registration desk. So you can give the donation and join us in both. So Lang's Bowlerama, April 28th,
3 to 5.
From 3 to 5. Come link up with us. Yeah, shout out to O. Flag football. We out here. We ain't old. We ain't washed. I am, but they're not. Jen, did I tell you I didn't like that hat?
I don't like your stupid hat.
No?
No.
Really?
How you feel now?
I feel a little hurt. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
His voice got all soft. No.
So, we mentioned earlier that our good friend Ronald has been listening, as well as a lot of our other good friends from classical. Shout out to Purple.
Hey,
is lit.
CHS.
And so when he said he was listening on Twitter, I went back to listen to episode 1. And it was so different. It was so different. Anyone who's rocked with us and listened all the way through, like you heard all the episodes, just for fun, go back and listen to episode 1. That shit was fucking hilarious. First of all, it took about 5, 6, maybe 10 minutes to build up when we got comfortable. But once we got going, episode 1 is the shit. So I want to say shout out to episode 1 of Please Delete This.
Yeah.
Shout out to us growing and getting better. It's like if you watch a TV show on TV, like not even binge watch, like you wait every week and watch it, and then one day after like 3 seasons you're like, yo, let me go back and start the beginning.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo,
wow, that's mad real.
right? And you're like, yo, now that character makes more sense.
Yeah.
That's how episode 1 felt to me. It was the first time I used the N-word on the podcast.
right off the gate.
right off rip.
I remember getting mad. I yelled at Bim like, fuck you for making me use the N-word on the podcast.
Well, that was that Tommy? Was that?
It was right before Tommy. Yeah, but that was the same episode. Yes.
Okay. Yes. That easily was one of the best moments. That
Tommy.
Shout out to that guy. Bim. Who was that guy?
Fuck up, Bim.
That's a Patriots fan. That wasn't me.
I love Tom Brady. I love my hat.
Your hat sucks.
Once again, rest in peace, Aaron Hernandez.
Stop it.
He dead. I know. He dead. He can't rest in peace because he killed himself.
Oh my God.
I'm dead.
Okay, so I have something to round it up. I have an announcement. First time being announced publicly.
You pregnant?
Some of y'all.
Ruined the drum roll and everything. Just, let me keep it going for you, brother.
Thank you. Some of y'all were there for the first one. We're set up for another. May 12th. I believe it's a Saturday.
Karaoke? You know they can't hear you with all the fucking noise you're
10
making.
to 2.
All they hear is...
that was a mom. That was a mom right there.
May 12th. 10 to Tunes karaoke. We back at it at Boombox. This time we got a room.
How come I keep finding things
You got
out
a room?
from...
I just found out.
Me and John, you guys will find out for the first time. The 12th.
Shit.
Hopefully my people ain't busy.
Right? You're lucky because I have something to do on the 5th.
So it's from 8 to 10. We got a room.
That's
We got the big room. It's expensive. So it's a lot of money. So we got the room. You can bring your own alcohol. Yeah. You can bring your own food. Yeah. Gen snacks. Yeah. So I recommend getting there on time. I know we do CPT. If you want, we can meet there at 7, do some warm-up karaoke in the room, in the common room, and then transition into the main room. Come through. All I ask is bring like $5 or something for the cause. But other than that, bring your food, bring your alcohol. We can fit a ton of people. Don't worry about it. Just come through. May 12th, 10 to Tunes karaoke. We back at it. Shout out to John.
Shaking my tits.
We out here. We going to have fun, man. The weather's starting to get nice.
that's the same month as my birthday?
When is your birthday again?
Doesn't matter.
Damn it. I know.
No? Why you say
I
it?
won't say it out loud.
Why I say it?
Yeah.
Because it's the same month as my birthday, so I'm making my birthday party.
We're celebrating Jen's birthday this month at some point.
In
Next
May.
month. Next
Yeah.
month. Whenever
So
it
I'm
is.
going to bring Honey Jack because this nigga keeps feeding me wild turkey. And I'm going to bring food because that's what the fuck I live
Yeah,
for.
let's just have a party that day.
So food karaoke party where?
We got a party at my house.
We got
No, we have a party here. You're right. Here's
You know it's mad far to come to after. Bro.
I mean, if I clean up my house, we could do it at my house.
We'll do something. The party continues after karaoke. We're not gonna stop there. So we'll do something for sure after karaoke.
God, I was so
Right?
Party don't
May
stop
12th,
till
man. The
6
excitement is in the air. Spring is in the air, kinda, and we're gonna do this.
It's gonna snow tomorrow, but anyway.
What?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm done with this.
I can't even
Look at
contain
John.
my excitement right now. I'm like literally clawing at
We
my
got a
own
room.
cheeks.
You could do whatever song you want without interruption.
So boombox.
I'm doing
boombox on the 12th.
Prince
Boombox
because
on the
they
12th.
just said today how Prince died.
Oh, don't make me sad.
I won't talk about it.
Oh
Now.
Okay,
man.
we'll talk about it later. So, thank you
How
for plugging
could
that,
you
brother man.
just
Yeah, no,
leave me
May 12th. May 12th. We in there.
Bang, bang, bang.
Karaoke.
Hit us up
Any-
on
any last
Instagram or
words?
Twitter or something if you didn't catch where it's gonna be out. Or if you need any more information.
Jen is feeling it.
feeling it.
She's-
Fuck with you guys.
Once again, shout out to Gus. Once again, man, he's getting some work out there. I appreciate you, brother. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah.
And if you need T-shirts, screen print, vinyl banners, anything like that, hit up Gus Dunbar. I can't remember the IG. What? Damn. Check our IG page. The
Also,
Please
it's
Elite.
shout
somewhere
out
on
to
there.
Winston because today was the last day to order food for this
Yes,
week.
yes. Food on deck Sunday. I'm going to pick it up.
yes,
Did
yes.
y'all put your orders in?
Nah,
I'm
I'm
poor.
busy this week.
Trash. I would have gotten y'all something, man. I put 2 orders in, so I'll be there.
Hey.
Shout out to
Keep that
DC,
shit.
man.
Shout out to our sponsor, Just Right Entertainment.
Yep.
Just right when you want it done, just right. Not when you want it just wrong. Get it, hey, twerk.
Hey, hey,
twerk,
hey,
twerk,
hey, hey,
twerk.
hey, 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 hey. Just right, all right. What's the website? I don't know the website. I keep saying it wrong. What's the website, bro?
Oh, you got it this time.
I
Just
did?
right, alright.com.
Just right, all right.
Hey. I got it right.
If you hire us, we'll do all this at your event. DJ Photo Booth uplighting, monogram lighting, all that special stuff for your
Cheer.
event. Hit us up if you need one of those things. We got you. JustRightAllRight.com. Anything else, people?
Nah, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, check out our IG page. Please remember my instructions for the iTunes
Rating.
podcast thing. Please, very important.
Ooh, can I see something about
leave
that when you're
comments.
done?
Yes, you can say. What's up?
No, wait till you're done.
And then
Leave the
again,
comments. Do it the
yeah.
right way. Make
Yes.
sure you put the
Yes.
comment in first.
Yes.
Submit the comment.
Yes.
Then you could do your rating after that.
Yes. Also, for those people who are still trying to figure out how to listen to us, we have now been active on the iHeartRadio app. So download the app, search for us.
Why you do so much?
There was something about that. That one got me.
Why you guys do? Oh my god! I've been meaning to bring this up since like episode fucking.
We're not
10.
deleting anything. This whole thing has to be up.
2
by the way.
hours.
Yeah, all of it.
2 hours.
Yeah.
People got commutes to work and back home.
Yeah.
They got to listen to this in 2 segments.
and then silent.
Because what I'm about to say is gonna make Ben upset.
See, don't do this before
Because
I
I
have to go home.
remember when this happened, Ben used to get upset with us about this.
Let me just press the stop
Remember
button.
the time.
Remember when?
Remember the time. Remember the time when Floyd Weather tried to do the iHeartRadio drop?
Okay, what we're not gonna do is make fun of Floyd. We're gonna leave Floyd alone. And why are you thinking about that right now?
I've been thinking about it since 2 weeks ago. I just keep forgetting to bring it up because I'm like, yo, that shit used to really bother Ben. Like, don't talk about that.
Leave Floyd alone, man.
Hi,
Don't do this. Don't do
I'm Floyd Weather. Like, how you fuck up your own name? Hi.
Because he was reading it on paper.
And he
He
can't
knows
read
how
his
to
name.
say it.
He can't read his name. Hi. I'm Floyd Mayweather. Start over. Hi. I'm Floyd Mayweather for iHeartRadio. Hi.
Yo, leave Floyd
I'm
alone.
Floyd Mayweather for iHeartRadio. Like, why would he keep putting that big ass gap? Why didn't he know it was one word? It's a website. He put that big ass gap. iHeartRadio.
Yo, stop, man. It's just I'm recording. We're
56.
done. We're done, yo.
All right, whatever.
Everybody have a blessed week. I'll see y'all next week.
Yo,
Love
later.
you all.
Shout out to the champ, man. Floyd, you good, baby.
iHeartRadio.